Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. And hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. So, grab a beverage. Hopefully, you're wearing something very comfy. Smash that like on your way in, and let's get this party started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want. Cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture, Joleen Lunzer here for another No Offense, All Offense, where we take a look at things that are spiking our dopamine. Pop culture, things, trending topics, news stories, reality television shows. Again, anything that's going to spike that dopamine. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Let's set a like goal for 2,000. I think the last live we did a few days ago, we got 1,400 likes. So thank you guys so much.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
I won't need to do a cease and desist on anybody. So thank you. Today we have a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking a little bit about the Rob Reiner, Nick Reiner situation. We're also going to be talking, we have some things we still have to roast regarding the hidden true crime of it all. And so we're going to have some laughs. We're going to be very opinionated. Remember, everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is 100% alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. Okay. So don't sue me. Also, everything is just my opinion. And just because it's my opinion, that doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You're welcome to sound off in the live chat or the comment section, and we can respectfully agree to disagree.
That's my opinion!
Just very calmly, like Tamra Josh. It's just my opinions. Hopefully you all are having a great Friday night. Apologies for my tardiness. Okay, I was just about to go live, and then Nana came home from the casino because she and Papa went to the casino today. We know Nana loves her casino, and so she's going to be joining us at the end of this live. We'll have a little Nana palate cleanser. So for those of you who know of Nana, those of you who just met Nana on the last live, you sounded off in the comment section and you said more Nana, and I knew you would because everyone loves Nana. What's not to love? So please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. Indiana Girl Jules, thank you. I still have to read. I have so many DMs I'm behind on. I'm so sorry, Indiana Girl Jules. One of your DMs is one of the ones I'm behind on, but thank you so much for being a member for 54 months. I am not worthy, girl. Thank you. And let me give you where's my little sound effect? There it is. Okay. Indiana Girl Jules says, please tell Nana thank you for checking on me after my surgery. I'm catching up on all your lives. She kind of filled me in on what's going on with you, Jules. So I'm sending all the good vibes your way. I'm going to reply to your DM, and hopefully you're doing great. I'm very excited for you. So thank you for keeping us updated. We love our girl, Indiana Girl Jules. Velveteen Bilby, thank you so much for gifting a membership to the channel. That's so sweet. If you want to support the channel, you can do what Velveteen did here. I just want to call you Velveteen. Valentine Bilby did here, and you can gift a membership or you can get a membership to the channel. Links are in the description of the video. I'm sure one of the mods wouldn't mind dropping it. Or you can hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash apps. I got some Venmos recently I want to recognize. You can join my Patreon if you prefer Patreon to YouTube membership. I say even if just go to Patreon and sign up for a free membership if you don't want to pay, because just in case anything ever happens over here with my channel, who knows, we will all reconvene on Patreon. So there is an option to become a free member over there, just so that if anything happens, we'll be over there. Look on Patreon. Jamie B coming in with a membership. Jamie B, good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. My friend, my mod. Jama B, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to Sherry, Lynn, Desiree, and Tracy for the very generous Venmos. You little sweeties, wipe the seedies. Thank you. Oops, I went to Snapchat. Why the heck did I go to Snapchat? I don't want to Snapchat. We're live. you guys. I don't want to Snapchat. Okay. Cash apps. Thank you, Melanie, and thank you, Liz. Okay, for the cash apps. Anything you need to know regarding those or supporting the channel further are in the description. You can also send a super chat while we're live. That's another great way. You don't have to do any of that, but if you want to, it's there if you want to tip the channel. Okay. So, hello, everybody. So good to see you. You guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear my sound effect board.
Top titty 2x4 to end the game. That was nice.
Top tier 2x4. Thank you, Evelyn, one of my wonderful mods, for dropping the membership link here. Okay. First things first. We have to talk about this Nick Reiner situation. Obviously, unless you're living under a rock or you just only watch, I don't know, Blue's Clues or Gray Bay. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Good to know it's working. We know that there was the tragic, extremely tragic murder of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle, and soon that happened. This was that on Sunday already? What are the days anymore? And their daughter Romy found them when a massage therapist had shown up. The day after, they were at a Conan O'Brien holiday party with their son, Nick Reiner, who is their middle child. They have 3 children. The youngest is their daughter, Romy. And then they have Nick. And I think the oldest son's name is Jake. And so a massage therapist had shown up the next day after they were at a holiday party at Conan O'Brien's with their son, Nick Reiner, and all of these other Hollywood people. And they weren't answering the door. So the massage therapist reached out to a family member, Romy, their daughter. I believe she's like 28 years old. She lives across the street. They contacted her. She went in, found her father. This is all obviously news that has come out. Everything's alleged. Everything's developing. And she didn't even see her mom at that time. And they both had been stabbed. Like, it's beyond tragic. It's just a nightmare. Since then, their son, Nick Reiner, has now been charged, okay, with 2 counts of first-degree murder, we'll say, because YouTube hates the M word, in the stabbing deaths of his parents, Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer Reiner. Since then, so many developments have come out, you guys. Today, it has come out that we knew that Alan Jackson, and any of you guys that follow the Karen Reed trial or follow my channel, know that Alan Jackson obviously was a part of the team of lawyers for Karen Reed. And so Alan Jackson will be representing Nick. And there were a few days that Alan went to court where Nick wasn't there because he's currently being held in a facility. I don't know if they would call it jail or what, like a men's facility jail in Los Angeles, and he wasn't medically cleared. He has since appeared, even though cameras were in the courtroom where you could see Alan Jackson and his team, but you could only hear Nick Reiner. Okay. And so now it looks as though Nick is going to be, he has pled not guilty. And because they are saying that Nick Reiner has schizophrenia. I mean, Nick Reiner has had a long history, which was documented in the movie he did with his dad, like, you know, loosely based on his life in his addiction. I think the movie was called like Being Charlie. I've never seen it. And he wrote it with his dad and they made it. I've never seen it. Thank you so much, Chuck Anderson's granddaughter, for gifting. You guys are in the spirit of giving. I like your style. Thank you, Chuck Anderson granddaughter, for gifting a membership. And thank you, Sawani, for becoming a member of the channel, you little sweeties. It's just, I mean, so he's battled with addiction most of his life. I think they said by the time he was, you know, like in his teens, maybe 20, he had been to like 15 or so rehabs. He had been living with his father, Rob, and mother, Michelle Reiner, at the time in their guest house, because this happened at their Bel Air home, which happens to be like a mile or so away from where OJ's house was in this Brentwood area. But news coming out today is that he will plead not guilty. Nick Reiner was diagnosed with schizophrenia and his medication was adjusted before the parents' murder. Sources say he was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and this is according to NBC News, several years ago, and was treated with medication, the sources said. It's not clear how soon before the slayings his medication was changed. So he was diagnosed a few years ago, and recently his medication was changed. And you know, with like mental health and things like that, it's always a it seems like it's always the doctor trying to find the right medication, the right dosage. Anyone who's dealt with that, anywhere from depression or anxiety to schizophrenia, bipolar, borderline, ADHD, it's always just a process to try to find, if you go the medication route, what medication works for you, how much, and all the things. So Nick Reiner had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and his medication was changed or adjusted at some point before the killings, according to 3 sources with direct knowledge to the case. Now, again, the family has not spoken up. The only thing that the 2 surviving children, Romy and Jake, have said is, like, obviously they put out a statement of just, you know, respect our privacy, extremely tragic. I mean, what do you even say? What do you even say? I can't even imagine what these children are going through. Who, I mean, I say children, but they're Rob and Michelle's children, and they're now adults, but that's their parents, and this is their brother. So it's just beyond. So a sealed medical order was signed Friday by the judge overseeing the initial stages of the 32-year-old's case, where he is charged with 2 counts of murder in the deaths of his parents, renowned filmmaker Rob Reiner, who was 78, and Michelle Singer Reiner, who was 70. The sealed order may have to deal with Reiner's mental health condition and treatment. The sources declined to discuss the contents of the order. Reiner was being treated for a serious psychiatric disorder at the time of his parents' murder. The 3 sources said he was diagnosed with schizophrenia several years ago and was treated with medication. The sources said it's not clear when his medication was changed. As of Friday, the weapon used in the slayings has not been found. So they don't have the knife or whatever. I mean, I'm assuming it was a knife, but they haven't found the Schmurder weapon. However, they said it was of limited investigative value given all of the other evidence in the case, which includes what was found at the crime scene, which in the Reiner home, items recovered during the arrest, and Reiner's alleged statements to police. The Reiners were found in the master bedroom of their Brentwood home on the west side of Los Angeles. The city's assistant police chief, Dominic Choi, said Tuesday the couple had been fatally stabbed in the early morning hours on Sunday. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office said the cause of death was concluded to be multiple sharp force injuries and the manner as homicide. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office ruled. Nick was arrested after 9 p.m. Sunday evening in University Park near the University of Southern California. So he was arrested near USC, about 15 miles from his parents' house. He was being held with no bail at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in downtown Los Angeles, according to inmate records. He appeared in a Los Angeles courthouse just on Wednesday wearing an all blue vest. So they do have like drawings of him, but we didn't see him. And his arraignment has been postponed. Alan Jackson had requested a postponement twice, and his next appearance is set for January 7th, so right after the new year. His attorney, Alan Jackson, previously said his arraignment was initially postponed because he was not medically cleared in time for the hearing. And I guess, as Alan Jackson stated in the little press conference right after he became Nick's attorney, he said that every person arrested needs to be cleared, medically cleared, before attending their hearing. 2 of the Reiner's children, Jake and Romy Reiner, released a statement Wednesday about the horrific, devastating deaths of their parents, who they also called their best friends. We now ask for respect and privacy, for speculation to be tempered with compassion and humanity, and for our parents to be remembered for the incredible lives they lived and the love they gave, they said in the statement. So, okay. That is the latest on his schizophrenia. Let me just look up something real quick. Smash that like if you haven't already. So this is just I don't think he's formally pled not guilty yet, or maybe he don't. I thought I read that he did, but we are reading so many different reports at this time. And page 6 is, but they're saying why Nick Reiner will likely plead not guilty to parents Rob and Michelle's murders. Nick is reportedly expected to plead not guilty. 32-year-old. But did he? Because that's what I saw. Nick Reiner plead. So yeah, there's a lot of speculation. I was watching on Long Crime, and they were speculating that on Long Crime that they're speculating that he will plead not guilty due to temporary insanity or due to this, being on the wrong medications. Who knows at this point? So yeah, not formally, but that's what people are assuming now. That he will be pleading not guilty, but and there's so much speculation and so many stories coming out, none from the sources. So they went to Conan O'Brien's holiday party the day before, and I guess it was a daytime party. I thought it was like a nighttime holiday party, and it's something I guess they've went to quite often. It's something that Conan has regularly. And apparently lots of reports were coming out, and TMZ was reporting, page 6, all the places were saying that there was a confrontation, a fight that occurred between Nick and his parents at this party. Initially, they're saying Nick was not invited to this party, but there's allegedly Rob and Michelle had asked Conan if they could bring their 32-year-old son, Nick, because he had been struggling, and he was staying in the guest house, which he's done before. And they were worried about him. Again, these are all just people are allegedly saying that this is, reporting to these publications that this is what went down. So he gets in a fight with his parents. He also allegedly gets in a fight with Bill Hader, which from like SNL, writer for South Park, great comedic actor, the show Barry. Apparently Nick was acting weird at the party and going up to people who most were famous and being like, "Are you famous?" And he interrupted a conversation, allegedly, again, that Bill Hader was having. And I guess Bill had told him, "Oh, I'm kind of, in the middle of a conversation here," which caused another weird altercation. And allegedly, Rob and Michelle left the party without their son. Their son then can be seen now on all of these cameras, because everywhere has a camera, walking down the street, going to a convenience store after the alleged murder, checking into a hotel in Santa Monica, where there are reports, if you listen to Long Crime and them, where the hotel staff is allegedly saying there was blood all over the place and that he had covered the windows with sheets, allegedly. And so it's just like, it's just a mess. It's one of those things that I'm still, I don't think I'm ever not going to be shocked by this and this story. And there's still so much coming out that we don't know what's true and what's not true yet. But we do know that Alan Jackson is representing him, that he possibly could be, pleading not guilty. Now the schizophrenia diagnosis is out there, and the other siblings just, hoping that their parents' memory, that they're remembered for the great people they were, and that this is just such a tragic loss, and that their parents just weren't their parents, they're also their best friends. So it's just so sad. So everything we're hearing now until a trial, which according to Long Crime, there will be a trial and there won't be any kind of like the guy on, I don't even know who the guy was on Law and Crime, but he was saying that he doesn't think there's going to be any kind of like plea down or anything like that. He thinks it'll go to trial. So we'll see. Allegedly. All right. So it's just horrific. It's horrible. So now I think everyone's kind of waiting to see what the details are. I mean, Alan Jackson has made a few statements just saying that this is, a complicated and tragic situation. A lot of people had speculated right when they saw Alan Jackson come out as his defense attorney, like people in the family, they speculated must be helping him because how else would Nick Reiner have the money to hire someone like Alan Jackson? Because Alan Jackson is a very famous defense attorney and has defended, obviously, Karen Reed, Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein. He's had a lot of high-profile cases. That's kind of what he's known for, and he's not cheap. And we know in the Karen Reed case, he started having to work for free because they were trying Karen Reed so many times that Alan, was like, we'll get our money eventually. And now there's a civil trial and all the stuff going on. But let me show you this. I gotta show you guys this. Those of you that followed me during the Karen Reed, there's this this woman, this certain lady on Law and Crime. Karen Reed, she is so biased. And again, is this a news channel? Is it a commentary channel? Is it like, what's going on here? Because this lady is so always talking about how Karen Reed is guilty and all the like she is such a hater. It's crazy. Thank you, Carol, for the first super chat of the live. Carol said, this is so it's so sad and gut wrenching. I need your comedy and Nana. She'll be here tonight. She will be here. I told her she just got back from the casino. So I said, take a little resty, Nana. I'll call you in. All right. I don't even know if I've ever seen Spinal Tap, honestly. And they just came out with Spinal Tap 2. I think in like September, but they did this video on Law and Crime. So I just think, some of these people, we know that, Law and Crime notoriously is allegedly very jealous of Lauren Matthias.
It's not enough.
Okay, so Law and Crime, but I like how they, they have their little like talking head legal expert people, and they have some good ones, and then they have this lady, and talking like they're above something when this is the title. Let me share the video with you that we'll just watch part of it and listen to what they had to say. But this is the thing, the video that they're doing. It's 7 red flags from Nick Reiner, or no, behavior. Is this the one? Let me make sure this is the one. I think there was a different one. There was a different one where it was like, I'll find it for you guys here. Okay, let me get it here. It had a worse title. It was, yes, this one. Oh,
yeah, it really clicked.
7 bizarre theories in Rob Reiner and wife's murders. And it's like, okay, so you're just like opening up the speculation for everyone. That's what you're doing. Okay, fine. This is the content you're making, fine. But then let's not pretend we're above anybody or and you'll see it when this lady starts talking. So we'll just watch a little bit of this. And this again is 7 bizarre theories in the Rob Reiner wife's murders. And if anything, this just perpetuates more, conspiracy type theories regarding this, or could possibly put out more misinformation, even though they'll argue, no, it's doing the opposite. We're showing you how bizarre. Like, well, okay. All right. So give me a thumbs up when you hear the audio on this.
For me, because we didn't bond a lot as a kid. Like, he really liked baseball. I like basketball.
Nick Reiner is in jail, charged with first-degree murder in the deaths of his parents, legendary Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle. The DA says the evidence points to Nick.
Not evidence. Evidence is something that we will be presenting in a court of law to meet the standard of proof we meet in every criminal case, which is beyond a reasonable doubt.
But corners of the internet are full of chatter about theories in the case, and some are questioning whether Nick Reiner actually killed his parents. I take a look at some of the bizarre theories in this horrific and tragic case and what we can expect moving forward. I'm Anjanette Levy, and this is Crime Fix.
I think Anjanette Levy is the worst long cry person. She, especially during Karen Reed, she was so ridiculously biased, which I understand if it was like a commentary channel, but you would think if they're like law journalists, I don't even know what they call themselves, but that they should maybe preface that they're not objective, because I'm definitely biased and I'm not objective, but I'm a commentary channel and I'm a comedian. But I would like hold them to higher standards. But this lady has notoriously been just so biased. And she even finds a way to dig at Karen Reed in this video.
It's because they fight in Brentwood. There was shock, absolute shock. That is not the kind of news that you expect to hear on a Sunday night or anytime for that matter. The director, known for playing Meathead on All in the Family and directing When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, A Few Good Men, and Misery, was dead. Why would anyone want to hurt Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle? The chatter began, and
This lady's probably friends with Lauren Matthias. She seems like some of her crew. You know what I mean? We know what her crew looks like, and it looks like this lady, Anjanette Levy. Someone might even be able to tell me. You guys know more about her previous friendships. Is Lauren Matthias and Pound Puppy Gray Bay friends with this chick? Because she would get along with them.
Whispers on the web about the Reiner's troubled 32-year-old son, Nick. Nick Reiner had been to rehab at least 18 times through his teen years for drug abuse, and he'd also battled mental illness. He and his famous father even produced a movie, Being Charlie, about Nick's struggles with addiction in 2015.
And I wasn't really that shy about including some of the bad stuff I did, because a lot of people do things that are pretty unsavory when they're going through that.
The fact that we were dealing with, things that Nick had gone through and how I had related to it and how his mother had related to it, it forced me to have to see more clearly and understand more deeply what Nick had gone through.
But then there were other theories and ideas about the murders for Rob and Michelle Reiner that started to crop up online.
She's just going to go through theories. Like, it's very exploitative. It's like, okay, lady, but I'm going to get to the end when she interviews this guy, because this is when you see just how biased this chick is. And you're like, oh my God. Or maybe they talk about Alan Jackson. And it's like, okay, but I understand, like, I get it if, you're like, oh, that guy's guilty, or, why does he have to defend him? It's because he's a criminal defense attorney. Like, that is his job. That is part of our process. And that is everyone's right to due process. And that's their constitutional right to have a trial, and people are innocent until proven guilty. And yes, sometimes it's difficult, especially when it involves, I know for me, especially when it involves like children, like in people harming children and all the things. But it's like, that's how it works. That's what Alan Jackson does. Okay. Whether you like him or do I like Harvey Weinstein? No. Do I think Harvey Weinstein is guilty? Yes. Do I not want him ever to, do I want him to stay away forever, be locked up? 100%. Okay. But someone asked, he is due. He's an American, and he has the right to a trial.
We're going to talk about some of the more bizarre theories that I've seen discussed after 3 p.m. on Ryan's Christmas party the night before with his parents for his arrest Sunday evening about the relationship.
With counsel from the DA's office.
There's Alan Jackson. They just hate Alan Jackson. They hate him so much. They hate him.
And January 7th, the court's permission would be a convenient date for us to come back for petition hearing.
Thank you. At this time, I'll take a waiver, speedy arraignment waiver from your client. Mr. Reiner, do you have a constitutional and statutory right to speedy arraignment? Your counsel is requesting that your arraignment be continued to January 7th, 2026. Do you waive your right to speedy arraignment so that your arraignment can be heard on January 7th, 2026? And does counsel join in the waiver?
I join.
The court finds that the defendant has made a knowing and intelligent waiver of his right to speedy arraignment, and that his counsel joins in that waiver.
Nick Reiner is now being represented by Alan Jackson, the same lawyer who helped win an acquittal for Karen Reed. He's also represented Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey.
I just have a couple of quick words. First of all, and most importantly, this is a devastating tragedy that has befallen the Reiner family. We all recognize that. Our hearts go out to the entire Reiner family. There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case. These need to be thoroughly, but very carefully dealt with and examined and looked at and analyzed. We ask that process, you allow the system to move forward in the way that it was designed to move forward, not with a rush to judgment, not with jumping to conclusions, but with restraint and with dignity and with the respect that this system and this process deserves and that the family deserves. So with that, we are set for January 7th for an arraignment. That's the next court date. And that's all I have to say at this point. There may be more at some other point, but today we're going to rest on where we stand procedurally, which is this was a continuance of arraignment. Nothing happened today substantively. We'll be back for an arraignment in the same department on the 7th of January. We'll see you then.
It's also been reported that Rob and Michelle Reiner were simply tiring of their son's behavior and wanted him to move out. One straightforward theory, Nick Reiner may have been using drugs and became angered for some reason, and in a drug-induced rage or psychosis, stabbed his parents. The ME ruled the Reiners died from multiple sharp force injuries. So to discuss all of this and the very latest, I want to bring in Matt Murphy. He is a former prosecutor.
So here's Matt Murphy. These two together. Oh boy. Take a listen.
From California, has prosecuted serial killers. He's done a lot in his time. So Matt, thank you so much for coming on. The very latest is that TMZ is reporting that Nick Reiner had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. I don't think that's much of a shock, but that his meds had been kind of adjusted.
All of her word choices are so, I don't think that's much of a shock. What do you mean? I was actually surprised. I didn't know he had mental illness. I've heard about the addiction, and we all know that, you know, a long period of time being, you know, under the influence is not going to be great for the brain chemistry. A lot of people too, myself as a, you know, recovering alcoholic, someone who is sober, there's a lot of us or people that then self-medicate, you know, or there might be underlying mental health issues. But the fact that she's like, I'm not shocked he's schizophrenic. What, did you know him? And I just, every time this chick is on, I'm like, Aunt Jeanette, what are you saying? I'm not shocked. Why? You guessed schizophrenia? Like you were just like, definitely schizophrenia. Like, what are you? I'm just like, girl, every time she's on Law and Crime, I'm like, how did this chick get this job?
And that his behavior had been erratic and he had been viewed as dangerous because of the changes in medication coupled with maybe the illicit drug use, and that a not guilty by reason of insanity plea may be coming. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think we're going to see a mental health defense in one form or another. I think that's virtually guaranteed, as has been reported, and it's not confirmed yet. There's blood on the sheets in the hotel.
Why does he have the same haircut as those tiki torch guys? You know what I'm talking about? No offense, all offense to this guy, but we take a comedic look at things and we roast him up a little bit. But remember the guys that were tiki torching? He's got an alt-right haircut. Why?
We have an argument right before. There's no evidence we've heard that there's any sign of a break-in indicating whoever did had a key.
When you look at this picture of Nick, you're like, okay.
I don't think this is a whodunit, which means the next most logical and likely effective strategy for the defense is going to be to argue what's known as an NGRI, or not guilty by reason of insanity. And, you know, those are tough cases. I had a very similar case out of Newport Beach, my Nicholson case, which involved a very wealthy young man who had organic mental illness, schizophrenia, that he developed and that he mixed with plenty of drug use and in and out of rehab, and very similar story. And he got mad at his parents and he killed his mom and dad in their home, very beautiful home in Newport Beach, with a knife. Only in that case, he waited for the housekeeper and also killed her. And it was
all right. Thanks for sharing. Like, oh my God.
Similar. If the reports are true that Rob Reiner and his wife had their throats cut, that's exactly what they did, what this guy did in the Nicholson case when he killed his parents. This is called a parricide. Murdering your parents is known as parricide. And in that case, despite a very lengthy and well-documented history of actual mental illness, the jury still found that he was legally sane. That was actually on Halloween of this year. And his sentencing is actually, I think, just next week coming up. So California uses what's known as the McNaughton rule. And that means that in order for the defense of sanity or insanity to prevail, you've got to establish that the person did not know the nature and quality of their actions. And the burden is on the defense to prove that by a preponderance. It's a bifurcated system, or a bifurcated trial, which means, much like a death penalty case, first you have the guilt phase, and then you have a second phase, a second trial with the same jury to determine sanity. And so first, was he the killer? And then the next is, did he do this? Was he responsible for it? And it's a tough defense, but I think that, I don't know where the information would come from if it wasn't the defense. Nathan Hochman runs a very tight ship. That's the district attorney of Los Angeles. So it's going to be interesting to see. The next thing.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jennifer Grover, for the super chat. Jennifer says, Jolene, I'm bipolar. I hate the insanity defense because I believe that it is not mental illness that causes violence. It is a foundational belief in the person's mind that gives them permission to hurt and kill. Thank you for that. I think, it's hard because mental health is already so stigmatized. And so I see what you're saying there, where it definitely, it's just, there's just so much stigmatization around it. So I completely get what you're saying. And obviously not everyone who has a mental illness is going to commit a crime like this. So I think it's so much more like a combination of things. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate your super chat, and I appreciate you sharing your own experience and your thoughts there, because it's rough. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know what, because unlike Ann Jeanette, I was surprised. I was like, oh, he had a schizophrenia diagnosis and addiction. And I think with all of these things, it can't just be pinpointed to one thing. It is a lot of things at play in a situation like this.
Procedurally, they continue the arraignment, so the defense is going to have to come in with a plea at some point. If I had to guess, I would say it's not guilty by reason of insanity, and then we begin down the mental health track. Simultaneously, Nathan Hochman, the district attorney of LA, is going to have to make a decision about the death penalty, and they will do what they call in LA a live hearing, where Alan Jackson will come in and make a presentation to Nathan Hochman himself and his staff about mitigating factors, or why he believes the evidence should indicate something less than the death penalty. And in the state of California, with a special circumstance, that means life without possibility of parole.
There's a lot to unpack there. Obviously, Nick Reiner has a long history of drug abuse. It's my understanding, though, that say he does have a mental illness such as schizophrenia, and he had been recently diagnosed. If you're using illicit drugs, you can't say, I lost it. I'm schizophrenic and I lost it, and I had been using illicit drugs coupled with my psychotropic drugs, and so I'm NGRI. That doesn't fit the bill. The illicit drug use, right?
Yeah, look, I think that's exactly what they're going to do. The court.
Everything about this rate. Where did she come from? Oh, I'm getting all the Karen Reed trial flashbacks with her. Rate? No, not rate, Ann Jeanette.
Question is, will it work? And that's really that's the.
Can we get like an actual mental health professional to discuss this, and someone who doesn't say rate?
$20,000 question.
And someone without an alt-right haircut?
But we're going to, I think you just hit the nail on the head. I think that's exactly what the defense is going to do. I think they're going to come in and say, this is a combination of, organic mental illness that isn't his fault. And look at this diagnosis. And this is only exacerbated by drugs. And they'll call in experts to talk about how he was out of his mind when he did it, and et cetera, et cetera. And we've all seen that before. The question is a jury going to buy off on it? And that's, it's going to be really interesting to watch. I have friends in the LADA's office. Nathan Hochman, for those who don't know, the voters of Los Angeles County got rid of a guy named George Gascon just this last year, who was, in my opinion, the worst thing that ever happened to public safety, literally, in the history of Los Angeles, where I grew up. And the voters got serious and put in Hochman to clean up the mess that was left by George Gascon. So we have a no-nonsense, very experienced, very good district attorney who has assigned an excellent team to this. So, and they all know Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson, of course, he was a DA in LA. They all know him. Alan Jackson is a uniquely talented trial lawyer. I've known him for years. And both sides have their work cut out for him on this case.
Yeah, I would think so. We most recently saw Alan Jackson represent Karen Reed successfully. And obviously in that case, they took the frame up. That was what they took advantage of in that case for a defense. They said she was framed. And it wasn't just by one person. It sounded like everybody in the city of Canton was involved in it.
Ann Jeanette, you're so funny. You're so funny, Ann Jeanette. Yeah, it was a frame. It's like everyone's involved. People's grandmothers. See how she just like plays that down? Not the fact that he didn't die from being hit by a car. Not anything that like the evidentiary witnesses brought to the table about how they couldn't prove that he died, how they wanted to say she hit him with the car, and they were like, he didn't ever hit him. No, not any of the huge holes in that case as a whole, but she's like, the frame, she just dumbs it down. Like, how does this lady stay on the air? I don't understand. And she's so butthurt about it. It's like Karen Reed stole her husband. She's like, yeah, he framed. Like, do you not want justice for John O'Keefe? Do you not want to find out how this man died? Oh my God, this chick. Someone said, is she really friends with Jennifer McCabe? Because that would make sense.
In that case for a defense, they said
yes, she's still so mad about the verdict. Like, lady, you work for Law and Crime. You saw it all go down. Did you close your eyes? Did you plug your ears?
He was framed. And it wasn't just by one person. It sounded like everybody in the city of Canton was involved in it, according to Alan Jackson.
I think the entire state.
Yes.
And then he goes, I think the entire state. Oh my God, what a bunch of dumbasses these two. I mean, seriously. Oh my God. Yeah, the whole state. Yeah, that's what they said. The whole state. It couldn't just be the actual police officers and people that were there. And the shitty investigation botched to all hell. Like, oh my God. And I'm a comedian. How do I know more about this than you two dummies? Okay. All right.
Exactly. Yes. You're right about that. So I feel like, you hired Alan Jackson and you pay him a lot of money to get you out of a big jam. Is there any way under this?
She really hates Alan Jackson too. It's like, lady, shut up.
Son, you see him. I mean, because I've looked into on the internet, you see a lot of chatter about.
Well, so you're just going based on, you're on Law and Crime. Just like, and on the internet, on Reddit, like he's just pulling up random things. They say, yeah, they see a lot of stuff on the internet, lady.
Obviously, wow, Nick Reiner, the drug use, this, that, and the other. But then you see people saying, I think he's going to go for the Menendez brothers defense. I think he's going to blame his siblings. I think he's going to do this. Is there any way that
I cannot stand the way this lady carries on. Am I supposed to take her seriously, or is this like satirical? Because I'm laughing. This is cuckoo bananas. Jennifer, thank you so much for the super chat. Jennifer says, Joleen, the prosecutor, I've seen him on 48 Hours NBC. He has had some Botox since. Well, he is from LA. That's what they do. Oh my God.
You see Alan Jackson trying to do something.
You see Alan Jackson. He's going to say the whole city framed Nick Reiner. Lady. Oh my God. I can't with you, Anjanette. I can't with you, Minnie Jen McCabe. I can't. Like, what is wrong with her? This lady is just like, oh, shut up. I was watching her, I'm like, oh my God. Are we supposed to be talking about Nick Reiner? And the focus was so much on Alan Jackson. And clearly she has a lot of disdain for him. And clearly they both have a lot of disdain for the verdict from a jury of her peers. I mean, oh my God.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
This chick is just, how did she get this job? Who does she know?
Like that, a conspiracy type defense. Obviously, it's much different.
Oh, yes, a conspiracy type defense. Is it going to be another conspiracy? Because it's all Alan Jackson does his conspiracies. And then look at old Tiki Torch hair is like, probably. I know, Alan.
Case.
I don't think he has to. I think that he's got enough to work with all the addiction problems, drugs, and I think that's the road he's going to go down. But everything's on the table right now. And remember, this is a very fresh investigation. And a lot of people, if we watch Law and Order, which isn't bad, by the way, but we're used to resolution in 42 minutes plus commercial. That's not going to happen in this case. The mental health road in the criminal process in the state.
Why are you mentioning Law and Order? Like, if you watch Law and Order, what? We're not dumb. They're talking to their audience like they're dumb. Like, we don't understand how the law works. We don't understand that Law and Order is a fictional show. Oh my gosh. I can't with these two. I cannot. Oh, they both need cease and desist right now.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
Oh my gosh.
I'm having chest pain.
California is long and windy, and we're looking at a trial. I would say, if I had to guess, we're talking about a minimum of 2 years. If I had to make some predictions, Alan Jackson is going to enter an NGRI plea, or at some point change a generic not guilty plea to a not guilty by reason of insanity plea. I think we're going to see a lot of leaked reports from wherever, trying to change the public narrative on this.
Wherever. What is with, we got the eye rolls, we got the sassy attitudes on Law and Crime. Just like, wherever. Oh my goodness, it's like a freaking everywhere you look in this true crime thing, it's the Real Housewives. They are not above the reality TV ladies who fight with each other and roll their eyes and start rumors about each other.
Through TMZ and other outlets. I think that
you're like a TMZ right now. You and Anjanette, whatever the hell her name is, okay, Anja Demon, are speculating and making up stuff and monetizing it based on speculations. Literally, again, the name of this video they put out is 7 Bizarre Theories in the Rob Reiner and Wife's, and they couldn't even say her name. They were like just the wife. Whatever. Oh my God.
He'll make a very persuasive pitch to Nathan Hochman not to seek the death penalty. I predict that Nathan Hochman, as he will very conscientiously consider all that. I don't think that he will seek death in this, just based on the merits of the case, because this is intra-family. Because of all the various issues, these aren't strangers. They're innocent, but it's not the same as killing 2 strangers on the street or in a Home Depot parking lot. So all of the factors, aggravating versus mitigating. I sat on the Orange County committee for 15 years that made the recommendations to the DA, and we sought death in less than 4% of the cases that were eligible for the death penalty case or death penalty. So it's very rare that it's sought, especially in California. In California, there's a moratorium, and I wouldn't see him being executed anyway. So my prediction is Nathan Hochman will very properly not seek it. They'll pursue LWOP, and we're going to go.
So you're you're just gossiping because you don't know. You're like, I'm predicting. You're gossiping. That's what I say. I think that girl's going to do that. That's what we do when we gossip. Like, I think she's going to tell her, and then that's what you're doing. Tiki torch hair. Carol, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm gonna give you a bling because for some reason my my stream deck just doesn't like to go to. There we go. Thank you. Is that what they call vocal fry? I don't like listening to her. She does. She has vocal fry. It could be saying, yeah. I mean, Alan Jackson, his conspiracy theories, and everybody framed Karen Reed. Oh my God.
Into what's known as Battle of the Experts regarding the mental health of Nick Reiner. And look, this is going to be very, very interesting to watch because we're going to have excellent attorneys on both sides. I know the judge that this has been assigned to, excellent jurist, and this is going to be, it's going to be interesting. Also, look, this is addiction hits every American family in one form or another these days, especially. We all.
Why are you smiling about that? Addiction hits every family, one or another. Oh my God, these people need media training or something. What is going on here?
Know some version of this kid. I grew up in West LA. Wealthy, rich kids that get into drugs is almost a trope. It's so common. So it'll be very interesting to see what a jury thinks of all this. But I think, again, we're going to have a really good judge and really good lawyers on both sides. Okay,
thank you.
It's going to be quite a case to watch, but it's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while. Why are you smiling? Like, why are these people so happy? I just can't. Sometimes with these channels, I forgot about Anjanette once the Karen Reed trial was over. I forgot about her, and then I watched this. I was like, "Oh no, it's that lady demon." And then this is like the man demon. I can't with this hair. I can't. Sir, what are you doing? You're trying to be professional. You're going on a YouTube channel. Why do I have to put makeup on, brush my hair, do all the things? And you just went through a windstorm, and I don't know what's happening. You let a dog chew off the sides of your. I don't know what you're doing here, sir, and I definitely don't know what she's doing.
think there's any way though, and
You think there's any way though?
and obviously we're so early on in this.
So early on.
I'm still not, I'm still waiting for Alan Jackson to question.
Again, more hate on Alan Jackson. More hate on Alan Jackson. This chick is just waiting for Alan Jackson to pull an Alan Jackson.
Do you think
Can you just report on the situation and not your own personal hatred for Alan Jackson?
there's any way though, and obviously we're so early on in this. I'm still not, I'm still waiting for Alan Jackson to question the investigation or something to that effect.
As you should. As you should. Question investigations, because as we see, corruption exists, lady. God forbid something happened to you and you need someone to represent you, and they don't question the investigation. If you are up for schmurder, I would hope you would have an attorney that would look into these things and make sure everything's on the up and up. I love how they want to go. So, I mean, something silly like, oh, the we see lots of corruption all over the place. They get people like us. I'm not saying in particular, they're talking about the Nick Reiner situation, but in every situation, Tupac taught us that. Question everything, Ann Jeanette. What's wrong with you? I gotta make sure the investigation. Yeah. Oh my God. She was the one sitting there when Proctor was like, no nudes yet. She was like, I don't see the problem. If you have nudes on your phone, then the police are going to find it and they might send it to their high school group chat. Okay. And maybe she did have a leaky balloon knot. Yeah, maybe she did. Maybe she shit her pants. Okay.
Fact. I mean, I think from everything we're on in this, I'm still not, I'm still waiting for Alan Jackson to question the investigation or something to that effect. I mean, I think from everything we're hearing that is not confirmed, it sounds very open and shut, but we know how things can unfold. I mean, look what happened with the OJ case. Another famous double homicide in Brentwood. Different factors in that case, though, of course, especially with the race factors. But I guess
especially with the race. Anyways, oh my God, some of these true crime women, I can't. I just can't. And the men, obviously. But my God, I mean, of course, you're going to question the investigation. Yeah, question everything. Critical thinking, especially when your life is on the line. Yeah, I would want an attorney. It's going to look into all of it.
I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, Alan Jackson, he's a fighter. You hire him to fight. But
he's a fighter. You hire him to fight. As opposed to what? Bake cookies? Like, what are we hiring?
But is there any way that Alan Jackson, with his history in the LA DA's office, the Reiner family goes to him and they're like, just please keep him out of prison forever?
Were you speculate there could be corruption with Alan Jackson and his ties? So how dare Alan Jackson think maybe, questioned corruption or question the investigations for the people that he represents? But are you asking then, since he has a history in the DAs, he could go, I'm just confused by this lady. I think she's confused too, because she always looked like this. She's got that Trisha Webb sleuth look. Like, they're just always angry, but they don't know why. And they're always angry at the wrong people.
Any way that Alan Jackson, with his history in the LA DA's office, the Reiner family goes to him and they're like, just please keep him out of prison forever. Get him into a mental institution. That's what he needs. And that he tries to just settle this case somehow.
And he just settles. Yeah. Do you think Alan Jackson could do that? Because he's evil and I don't like him. And he hurt my friend Jen McCabe. And she was just trying to go to Dunkin' Donuts. She was just like trying to get Dunkin' Donuts. We needed a little Jen McCabe Dunkin' Donuts here. This is crazy. Ann Jeanette, you are a joke, lady. She's a joke. She's a joke.
Jen! John's boyfriend, Karen Reed, killed him.
Jen!
Jen!
Because I had like bread and maybe peanut butter in my car.
Why did you have bread and peanut butter in your car?
I had my niece for the week, and I was dragging her like to all my kids' sporting events. So we'd go from like one game to another game to a practice. So sometimes instead of always giving her McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts, I'd try to throw her a peanut butter sandwich.
And they were making fun of you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what the hell?
I'm sure you think that I hate you, but I want you to know that I hate you.
I love that Jerry Blank and Stephen Colbert. I'm sure you think that I hate you, and I want you to know that I hate you.
There's no way the case is going to settle. It's not going to settle.
Yeah, calm down, Anjanette. No one's settling, except for you on just horrible takes. You're settling for horrible takes, lady.
This is going to trial, and if he is successful and gets an NGRI verdict or not guilty by reason of insanity verdict, then Nick Reiner will be sent to a mental health facility where he will be evaluated for dangerousness to the community, and he'll get out. He will get out. Whether it's a year, 2 years, 10 years, he'll get out again. And you know, how much of a danger would somebody like that pose? He's run out of parents, not to be glib, but we'll have to see.
That's pretty glib. He's like, well, how much of a danger? He's run out of parents, and he's just a parent killer.
You're despicable.
You guys are pretty glib, okay? When you're making worse jokes than the comedian, I mean, it's...
I've fallen and I can't get up.
See, and that look, there was a famous case out at UCSB, my old alma mater, where same thing, the son of a very wealthy person in the movie business drove his car down one of the streets as a bunch of students were on it and killed multiple people. He was defended by somebody named Jack Early in Santa Barbara County. And Jack Early, I've tried murder cases against him. He's an excellent lawyer, and he got the jury to buy off on that. And that guy was released, and he went to a mental health facility for a few years and got out. And that certainly is what Nick Reiner is going to be hoping for. And we'll have to see. But we've seen these cases before in California, and there's been very mixed results. Traditionally, it's like my Nicholson case out of Newport. It's a very high bar. But look, that's Orange County, and that's a very different DA's office where the prosecutors are. It's a different jury pool. It's a different trial philosophy. I think Nathan Hochman is very good. So I'll be watching this with interest to see.
Yeah, we know you're a huge fan.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
You are like John Matthiasing him, going, "Oh, he's the best." Yeah, finally.
How his team performs, but they're going to know what they're doing. They're going to be career prosecutors who know Alan Jackson. The judge is going to know Alan Jackson. He's a known quantity. They're going to know what to expect, and we'll see where it goes.
Well, okay, I guess Anjanette's like, we'll see.
We'll all be watching. It's just a really horrific.
I hope you don't report on it, Anjanette. They got to have somebody else over there. Okay.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
Sad case. Matt, thank you so much for joining me.
Anytime.
Anytime. I had so much fun talking about this horrible tragedy. Why do you two look so happy? You weirdos. So biased. Too happy. Don't like it.
You save big money, you save big money when you shop Menards.
Oh, God. All right. Yes, you guys. Just horrible, right? They must not be too picky, okay? So there you go. A gray bay, there might still be a chance for you, even though you're shit talking law and crime, you and your boss, there might still be a chance for you over there because it seems like the bar is very low. Okay. Nobody passed the bar and the bar is very low. Oh no. Did Hidden True Crime really do a video? Nick Reiner unmasked. Why did he kill his parents? Psychologist reacts with John. We got to take a look at some of this. I just popped up 21 hours ago. We do not need John. Okay. Oh no, I did not see this, you guys. Here we go. Here we go. I had other plans, but this is something. Oh my gosh. Smash that like, you guys. Hidden True Crime. Bleeding subs, 311. Obviously, go over there. I'm going to drop the link even for them. Don't want to steal their stuff. Okay. You can watch the whole thing uninterrupted without my little interruptions. There's a link. I'll also put it in the description of this video. But Hidden True Crime really put out a video. Nick Reiner unmasked. You've never met him. You don't know him, but you're going to unmask him? Why did he kill his parents? Psychologist reacts to Rob and Michelle. If this is John, we're going to have to watch some of it. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see.
I get crazy. I get crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to set me off.
Okay, and then they're just like picking and choosing little clips. I get crazy from interviews. You don't want to set me off.
Tonight, we go beyond the headlines.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, my God.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
To examine the psychology behind one of the most disturbing cases.
Who's gonna measure that, John? Because he's not very good at his job, according to me, allegedly.
This is Hollywood has seen. Last Sunday, 27-year-old.
Let's get to John.
But
oh, gee, and they're sitting next to each other. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, not these two. Leave it alone, you two. Leave it alone.
You're despicable.
I think part of this, for me, the saddest part of this is that it's a family tragedy through and through. Not only have they lost both their parents, the child, Minnie, since at rehab.
All right, be quiet, Lauren. Let's get to Dr. John.
And that's what
Why is he looking at her like that?
this case is. A double parricide is when a child murders both parents. So if you murder the mother, that's called matricide. If you murder the father, that's called patricide.
Okay, well, let's fast forward again.
For thousands of years. What is unique about parricide is how uncommon it is.
Mm-hmm.
So the research on parricide.
Oh God, where's your books, John?
Saga, for example, by Sophocles, is like, according to Sigmund Freud, who's responsible for my field, for the origins of my field, that Oedipus saga really has left a lasting impact on our culture and even the modern imagination to a large degree. And I won't have time to get into all that. I could spend a couple of shows talking about that. But
again, he's really happy too. Why are these people so happy to talk about this? It's freaking weird.
And this was becoming uncomfortable for me.
Right? He's like, I would love to talk about this.
But my point is that it's not new. And it's I think it's so.
Nobody thought it was new. People killing their parent. What are you talking about? Oh my God, these two. They have no shame. They have no shame.
Tacit agreement that if you take care of the child is not going to murder you, right? There's sort of
again with the laughing. John, what is going on?
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Oh my God.
It's about the fact that years ago when that person cut me off, she could not handle my vulnerability and my raw emotion, and I'm still pissed.
He's still pissed. He's thinking about when Lori Hellis cut him off.
Other side of parental sacrifice is the children will, I want to say love, but that's not necessarily, the children will at least care for and potentially honor and respect their parents because of all the parental sacrifices being made. That I think there's this other part of this tacit social contract or agreement. The children, they won't.
Why is she even there? She's not a psychologist. And allegedly he is. I don't know. I saw that, shout out to hell, I saw Excited Utterance saw that he was only an adjunct professor, allegedly, at UNLV for like 2 years and it ended in like 2013 or something.
give back to their parents in the same way. They won't meet those sacrifices, but I think there's some tacit agreement that children should or will respect and care for their parents to some degree.
Yeah.
Is she wearing leaves? What is going on here?
I think a lot of parents
And so,
feel that way, and children, right?
so if you think
Oh, we got the ghost edits again.
about parenting and you think about parasite, it's really parenting in some ways is a version of the golden rule. That to doing unto others as they would do unto you, right? In
Yeah,
the
you guys should try to live by that. You should try to live by that one.
sense, but amplified. It's you know, if you're kind to your kids, in theory, they should be kind back to you.
Yeah, golden rule.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat what he said. Golden rule. Yeah, golden rule. Yep. Who takes these two seriously? Knowing what we know now and watching them, it's like, oh my god.
And so parenting is a version of the golden rule. I think that when I talk about kind of this implicit social contract, I'm really talking about that. That I think it's a simple idea that if you're kind to your kids and you're loving to your kids, you make a lot of sacrifices, then presumably your kids should be kind human beings that give back to you as a parent, in theory, right? It doesn't always work that way. And I think
Sounds easy.
it sounds easy, right? It's easy. And
They are just thrilled to be talking about this parental double homicide, this parasite. Two parasites talking about parasite over here. Okay.
in theory, but not practice, I don't know. You can be really kind to kids and sometimes they won't be kind back, right? So
Weird how that happens.
Yeah, sometimes they just stab you. What are you doing? What are you doing? You two? Knock it off. Turn the camera off. Look inward. Oh my God.
yeah. And so that's why it like a lot of the cases we talk about are either filicide, which is a parent murdering a child, or to a lesser extent,
Look at you smelling. Yeah, I'm parent murdering a child. Okay. Yeah, that sounds nice. Like, what is going on?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
It's like all of these channels are just comedy channels now. They don't know it, but we know it.
parricide, which is a child murdering a parent. And so you have a fundamental violation of that implicit contract or agreement between a parent and a child and a parent. Both of those. So those are flip sides of the same coin. Those are different sides of the same coin. Both of those clearly disrupt the golden rule.
Again, weird. You're weird. You're laughing.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
Oh my God.
To a large degree. And not only there's something about the golden rule, by the way, that these social agreements are what keep relationships intact. And I don't mean just legally. I mean that if parents and children fundamentally were at war all the time, our communities and our society would collapse.
What are you smiling? What are you doing, Lauren? What is going on? Are you okay? Did the Xanax hit? What's happening? She's like, murder. And she looks right at the camera. And he can't look at the camera. And he's just thinking about Brad Pitt and that time he got cut off.
It never happened.
Right. And so
maybe we can just, I mean, I don't like Dr. John either, but maybe just put the camera on him. So she has to go.
So I think that's one of the reasons why filicide and parasite are so interesting to our channel and to our analyses of so many cases. And that's why we pick them up so often, is because
why?
Although I haven't talked about it in these terms, that they are essentially a disruption of that social contract, of that.
Yeah. When she whispers, that indicates the seriousness. Yeah.
Implicit social contract between parents and children. And that relationship, by the way, and also the relationship between two adults, between two partners in particular, an intimate relationship between two partners is where the family unit begins.
Like us, we have sex. Once we had sex. We did it once. Yep.
And so the domestic violence or intimate partner violence and filicide and parasite are all versions of, or all variations on a theme in terms of disrupting that fundamental agreement about how you should treat people. And being kind to people and being loving.
Did you guys get this script from Annie Elise? Is this I
don't have any phones now.
Is this an Annie Elise original? No? Okay. Just make it, you did it yourself? Okay, you can tell.
and showing some measure of unconditional love and support for
Why
someone
does he keep saying the same thing over and over again?
else. That's
That makes sense. It makes sense. You guys, it makes sense. These two are a joke. Oh my God. Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, John. John, you make a lot of sense when you're not yelling about Brad Pitt or getting interrupted. You make a lot of sense, John.
where it begins. And so
Why is she just staring at us?
domestic violence,
Stop looking at us, Lauren.
suicide, parricide, they're all tied to
You got it, John. Now we're going to fast forward. This dude keeps repeating the same thing.
discussing now. I think it was Ian Forster, but
Not Ian Forrester.
he used to say that all
Did you know him?
politics are relational. And all
Lauren just nods her head. She doesn't even know what this dude is talking about. She's thinking about Botox. She is not thinking about this guy. She has no idea what he's saying. She's like, I got him that zip up at Costco. I thought he could hide his neck. Yeah. Looks like it's kind of choking him.
politics begin with two people in a relationship, oftentimes an intimate relationship, and how they negotiate that,
Thank
how
you
they
for
negotiate
that.
intimacy, how they negotiate difference,
Yeah.
how they tolerate difference, how they tolerate each other. And he would say, and this was years ago, this is when I was an undergraduate.
This was like in the Great Depression when I was an undergraduate. Oh my God. Kelly Kell, thanks for being around for 4 months. Kelly Kell says, is this Cornhub? Pretty much.
He would say, how much hope is there for the world if two human beings
Lauren and John.
in friendship or in
Intimacy.
intimate relationships can't make that work?
What does this have to do with anything? Like, this is clickbait.
What if two adults can't negotiate their differences, right, and their similarities? And what if they if they
This dude is just people that watch this. He is just full of hot wind. Like, he just likes to hear himself speak, and he just says stuff, and then he says the same thing over and over again. What are you talking about?
can't make that work, then what hope is there for the world? What hope is there to extend that to groups and to other people, to friends, to strangers? Right? What hope is there if we can't do that simple thing?
What?
If I can't connect to you right now, right here and now?
Why is it really?
Was that a challenge?
We're miserable. I'm a victim of a stalker. Look at these two. I gotta take this screenshot, you guys. These two. Look at these two. Look at these two. This is not the time to be laughing like that. You guys have been exposed, okay, as liars. As lying liars who lie. And they're like, we sleep in separate bedrooms. I have a lock on my door. Me too.
No, I'm just saying. No, it's not a challenge. I'm just saying that we are connecting. We are connecting.
Are you? I don't even know if I've seen you two touch each other. I don't know. May this connection never find me. May this connection never find me. Oh my God.
I'm not saying we're not. I'm saying
I'm saying I'm unhappy. Me too. You too. Yeah, me too. And this is when the laughing turns to tear.
the basis of all this and all our work and a lot of crime and this contract, the social contract, it begins here.
Mm-hmm.
And it begins.
He just looked really confused. Like, looked at her. She's like, He's like, but you don't get it. Look at the way he looks at her when he says it begins here. And he's like,
Basis of all this and all our work and a lot of crime and this contract, the social contract, it begins here.
He doesn't. She goes, He's like, bitch, you don't know what I'm saying. You do not know what I'm saying. Are you listening to me? Did you interrupt me? Did you interrupt him? I got to take another screenshot. Look at him. Look at her. He's like, you're just saying, You don't mean it. You fake it all the time. All the time. All the time.
And it begins with our relationship and our child and our friendships and our community, right? It all stems.
Well, can you count your friendships on one hand anymore?
It's not enough.
Because we see what you do to your friends, allegedly.
Cease and desist. You send a cease and desist.
You send a cease and desist. Okay. Anyone who's nice to you guys, friendly with you guys, you seem to turn on them. All right. So these friends you speak of.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
if they exist. You can't count Grayson as multiple people. Okay. Just because she's messaging multiple people behind the scenes and harassing them allegedly doesn't make her a multiple friend. It just makes her one cuckoo lady.
From this implicit agreement of how partners should treat each other, how spouses should treat each other, how spouses should treat children, how children should treat their parents, right? All of this is connected.
He just won't shut up about this agreement. And I feel like he's trying to tell Lauren something about their relationship. And she's like, How have they found a way to make this horrible tragedy about themselves? Gross.
Right. So why is this so horrific? Because it's a massive violation and disruption of that fundamental agreement.
Makes sense. Yeah, it is. It really is.
And I think.
Is that all you got, Lauren? Yeah, makes sense. It really is. It really is. It doesn't make sense. Nothing he has said so far has made any sense. Okay. And so don't pretend. All right.
God is a man made up by other men to tell them that they're special.
This case, because the victims are so well known.
Like you guys, limited public figures.
Well known.
And they've had such a
well known. Oh, you guys, do you see what all she does is repeat well known. Makes sense. Yes. Patricide. Matricide. Mattress giant. Queen size, king size. He's laughing. I'm laughing. She's just parroting what he's saying. It's like a parrot.
An impact on our culture. That it's more pronounced.
Yep. More pronounced. Yep. Like your hairline, more pronounced.
And
when she looks in the camera at us, I feel like she's asking us to save her. And we can't save you from yourself, Lauren.
We're all watching this.
Yeah.
And beloved.
We're all watching this. Yeah.
Kind, generous, empathic.
Right? Opposite of you too.
Right. All of those qualities that you would expect a parent to exhibit.
Saying they don't believe in tough love. Right.
Don't believe in tough love, child with addiction.
Having this child with addiction in their home.
Child with addiction. Yes, having this child addiction. Like she's just repeating stuff.
Doing whatever they can to help him.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Lauren, for nothing. Oh my God. John, they got an ad break.
An article called Parasite, a Forensic Approach. It's by
here we go. Back to the frickin' reading.
Raya Dantis et al. There's a number
A dent? Is it Lori's husband? Are they quoting a dentist?
of other authors. It's from 2013, so it's reasonably.
That's the last time you were an adjunct professor. Am I right?
It's not enough.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, it's from 2014. It's reasonably.
He can't even read. He can't even read.
Is there enough data points? And we can think about how.
Oh, no, he put his grandma's glasses back. Did he get new grandma glasses? Those look a little different than his other grandma glasses. Which old lady did you rob for these glasses?
That makes sense.
The data points we have, though, are pretty consistent. And they have been consistent for many years.
Okay.
So I'm going to read some of their summaries. And
girl, get your, you know she doesn't love them because look, if my husband walked in with those glasses, they would be missing. He'd be like, where's my glasses? I don't know. That's what you do as a good partner. Okay. The ugliest stuff they have, you get rid of it. It disappears. I don't know. God, I loved those glasses. Did you really lose them? Oh my God. I'll get you some new ones. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. And then you get them ones that don't look like they were stolen off an elderly blind grandmother.
And we can think about how this applies to Nick Reiner, right?
Thank you, Dr. John.
Thank you, Dr. John. Dr. John, thank you so much.
I'm having chest pain.
It's good. It's really good, Dr. John.
Do his thing.
So cases of
research.
We're going to run the research. Cases of parasite. Number one, cases of parasite are extremely rare. 1.7% of all alleged.
You already told us this. Now you're just going to read it. Look at her. She's bored. She's got her Stanley.
That is a question.
That is a question. You said a question. That is a question.
Yeah. We don't know much about his mental health yet, but just
number 4.
What a journalist this one is. What a journalist. Okay. It's like the line from Buffy the Vampire Slayer when Giles says something stupid. And then Xander says, can you believe the Watcher Council let this one go? It's like, can you believe CNN let this one slip through their fingers?
The pattern was that of one perpetrator and one victim. As I said, double parasite is very unusual. One perpetrator. And
how many times are you going to say that, John? We know. Okay. Can you be prepared? You're a damn doctor. You went to Princeton. We know it was, in the 1800s, but you went allegedly.
This was from 2014.
Yeah.
You can see that this is very similar to the research here is very similar to the pattern that we see with Nick Reiner.
Right.
Right.
I want to now pick up on some of the research dealing with double parasite, which is as I said, it's much less common than parasite. So again, there's not a huge number of data points.
Why is she staring into our souls?
Similar to the pattern that we see
Yeah.
with Nick Reiner.
Right.
I want to now pick up on some of the research.
Okay, I'll do the voice. We don't even need them. He's like, and then I'll do research. She's like, and she's staring at us. Help me, save me, save me. Beelzebub, Beelzebub. He's like, I have more stuff. I'm going to repeat more stuff I read. Alexander O'Neill. This is a quote from Luther Vandross. Never going to give you up. I don't know who sings that song, but that's definitely a part of it. Patricide, Mattress Giant. She's like, oh, yes. You're so smart, John. I refuse to have sex with you, but you're very smart. Yes, I am very smart. Listen to me reading more reading. And now I'm still reading. My mouth's moving. She's like, oh, I hate him. He's not sexy, but maybe once he was. Okay. Grayson, check the subscriber count. I'm still reading and I'm looking at things and I'm reading. And yeah, that's John, I'm sure that's something. And that's, it is something. And it's my something. I have my glasses on. When I take them off, it's my words. I put them on. It's Sigmund Freud's words, matricide. Yes, of course. Yes. Thank you, Dr. John. You're welcome. I'm a doctor. I don't get paid. I have no job. This is it. We've talked shit on everyone, but we're still here. Okay. Back to the glasses. And there you go. And sometimes, I've told her, I said, hey, I like to be the executive level at Costco. She says, we don't need it. I say, we do need it. I'm a doctor. You should listen to me. Not everybody listens to me. I like to show my card when we go in Costco. She likes to show hers. I say, I'm the man. She says, okay. You can have those leave blouses. You can buy more of those if you let me show my card. So I exhibit a position of power over you. And she's like, And meanwhile, she's watching him and thinking, I should have went to Milwaukee. I should have went to CNN. I should have stayed with that ex that drove me to the airport right after I was going to move in with him in Boston. After I was staying with his grandmother. How did I get here? How is this my husband? And as I'm saying, once again, more quotes that aren't mine. Matricide. Look at me. I'm wearing a zip up. Okay. I used to shop at LL Bean back in the day. Obviously. All right. I feel very comfortable in a J. Crew. I have no friends of color and or Democrat friends. It's all just me and my alt-right buddies, like the Murphy guy from over at Long Climb. And obviously we've been stalked, so we know what it's about. Yes, we have. We've been stalked. Yeah, because I was saying some really bitchy things. You were, but you weren't. They're jealous of you. Yeah, everyone's jealous of me. And then Grayson, she is like our child and also like a dog, very loyal to us. But she also might murder us both. We don't know. Okay, she's obsessed. She is obsessed with me. Sometimes I tell Lauren, you have to leave and you have to go stay at Grayson's house because you're acting up and you can't be around our child. So she leaves and they call the police. Okay. And in this family, the Matthias family, the Matthias family, exactly. We like to call the police for dumb reasons. And we like to have them take up all their time on us because we feel, we do, that we are very important people. That's true, John. We are very important people, but I do cases and the cases become about me. Exactly. And me, but mostly me. And so you call the police at Grayson's, you cover yourself in a blanket, preferably a faux fur, kind of expensive. That's fine. And you try to convince the cops to do some investigating for you, to do some harassing of witnesses, which makes sense because they're jealous. Let me tell you a little story. There was a lady named Rebecca. She was a kid. And another girl named Penelope or something. Okay. And their mother said it was okay for them to harass people online. I know. I remember that story, John. That was a good example I made. It was a very good example. Touch my chin. I'm very smart. My wedding ring's still on my finger. Therefore, we're doing fine. Even though she hasn't touched my nether regions in almost a decade. That's not true, John. Our child is only 8. Okay. It's felt like a decade. Let's get back to the papers. Reading. More bullshit. We are very important people. I'm a doctor. I went to Princeton. They let me on the football team, but it was like a Rudy situation. I played one game and they all said, Rudy, Rudy, but I was the opposite of Rudy. I wasn't inspirational. I was more negative and cried. Yes, John, we know. And you get my Stanley matches my blouse. Okay, he's still talking. All right, and he's still talking. All right, and he's still talking. And okay, I have to find a way to eventually be intimate with him again. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, right. I just keep saying right so that I don't interrupt him because he gets very upset when he's interrupted. And then Aristotle said, to thy own dick be true. Okay, because patricide, matricide, all the sides, stalker, civil stalking injunction. Call the police. I'm probably going to call the police later. You call the police. You know, we called the police. We love the police. We back the blue. All right. Unless the blue isn't backing us. Then we don't back them. Thank you, Shirley Graft, for gifting 5 memberships to this little itty bitty channel. You know, we're not as big as these take glasses off. Same point. Still going to talk about the same thing. Glasses off. Yes, John, you're right. And what I think is that I went to Princeton, okay? And when I was an adjunct professor, which basically is volunteer, you just show up. You know, they're always, I know. So I can't pay the mortgage, but I have a lot of books. He has a lot of books. And your books, you know, they get in the way from, you know, they're like the blockage between our genitals. Yeah, I could see that. Totally. But back to the books. Okay, so I don't bring in an income per se, but I went to Princeton. And I'm a very important person. And I have a lot of books. Did I talk about my books? Yes, John, you talked about the books. So I just show up and I say, I'll teach the youth. And it's Las Vegas. So it's either me or a slot machine. You know what I'm saying? So they took a gamble on me, take a chance on me. And so now I put that on my LinkedIn. Forever and ever, amen. He did. And I'm a criminal psychologist. You are. And I've interviewed a lot of schmurders. He has. My husband's a criminal psychologist. I love him very much. I'm Mormon when it suits me to be Mormon, and I'm not Mormon when it suits me not to be Mormon. So when I want to talk about Mormon things and monetize it, I'm Mormon. And when I want to be shitty and put the Mormons down, I'm not Mormon. Exactly. And she wrote a book, and I've written a book, and Lori Hellis stole our book, and we had to have our checker check. Yeah, she did. Haters. Yeah. Total haters. Everybody is mean and rude. And I am reading again. Read. More. Behavioralism. B.F. Skinner. Things you learn in Psych 101. I will say it because you're all stupid. And I think you're stupid. And I'm smart. Okay? I'm a big smart guy. All right? When I lay on the bed goes like this. Lauren likes it. It's like a ride. Okay? At the fair. And some people are jealous of that because she has a big smart husband from Princeton with old lady reading glasses. And they have nothing but TikToks that are very threatening. So we will get a civil stalking injunction on anyone who comes to this channel and tries to tell us that they don't like what we're doing. We like the First Amendment for us, but not for other people. That's true, John. It is very annoying when other people, do the First Amendment. But for us, we are very smart, white, Utah, Nevadan people. Okay? I obviously am wearing a zip-up crew sweater. I'm very serious. All right? And she's dressed in leaves. Right. That's true. And we go to Reddit a lot, and we like to accuse people of being people on Reddit. We also like to create accounts, allegedly, on Reddit and pretend there are haters when it's really just us. And then we like to say that Annie Elise is stealing from us, and when really we've stolen from her, you know? Exactly. And this is, I've had so many family members that have unfortunately, fallen on sick times, and I had to be here for the channel. I couldn't be there for them because I needed to be here for YouTube and for crimes and trials that had nothing to do with me. That was very important for me. And long crime. Yes, and long crime. Bitches. Okay, except for Anjanette. We like her. Anyways, okay, let's see where they're at now. See if I'm anywhere close.
So that's interesting too, in the sense that...
How did I call? He's just saying he's interesting. What he's finding is interesting.
Could he have been delusional from using again?
Right. Or could you two be delusional? from using again too, or what you're doing. Could be.
That's when I think of delusional, that's where I go.
That's what I think of delusional. I think of me, Grayson, you, John. Okay, everyone except for Lily, the dog. She is not delusional. She's a big sweetie.
Did drugs?
I think drugs. I like drugs. No, I didn't say that. I didn't like. No.
House delusion.
What did she even say there? I think of drugs. She's thinking about drugs, you guys. What's going on with this lady?
Delusional. So that's interesting too, in the sense that could he have been delusional from using again?
Right. That's when I think of delusional, that's where I go. Did drugs?
When you think of delusional, that's where I go. Drugs. I go to drugs.
God, what is your childhood trauma?
I'll tell you what. Oh my God.
You guys, seriously, what about me?
Cause delusion.
Drugs cause delusion. Okay. So do big egos, Lauren. So do big egos. Okay.
It doesn't matter. These are red flags that affected me.
It affected me.
Again, thank you, Shirley, for gifting 5 memberships. You are so sweet, so generous. Okay. Thank you, Beach Randall. That woman's voice needs a trigger warning. Which one? Which one? Could be mine, could be Anjanette, could be Lauren. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Canvas and Crime gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much for your generosity. Congrats to those of you that got memberships. Okay. Yeah, people have been commenting that Lauren looks a little different. She figures if she changes her look, we'll forget about that personality of those fake crimes she's been reporting. We don't, Lowen.
There was.
Jeez, that was a big pause. She's like, hurry up, sir.
No, I'm going to read again here. Quote, this is from page 316.
Thanks for telling us the page number. Can you just put the annotations in the description? You don't need to tell us. This is from page 316. This is John 316.
Of the same research study. Quote,
is it yours? Have you done any research studies? Have you done anything, sir?
It's not enough.
There was no single motive for the double parasites, indicating that double parasite is committed because of a combination of mental illness.
That's all he says. Parasite, 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 with the side of parasites and a parasite.
I don't have any phones now.
Criminality, that's the antisocial part.
Okay.
Mental illness, criminality, and intrafamilial conflict.
I feel like you're just describing your wife.
What we can confidently conclude is that there was no archival evidence of prior childhood prompting the violent crime.
Thank you for that insight, Lauren.
Regarding principal weapons used in the double parasites, 55% of the offenders used handguns. The others used stabbing, strangulation, or a combination thereof. We obviously know or seem to know what was used here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, John. Yeah.
This is interesting.
That's debatable.
It was, quote, individuals who use knives or physical force appear to be more impulsive in the commission of the offenses, and generally in crime, that's true too.
She's like, oh no, okay. Oh, no. So we do have a little more movement from Lauren. We have the back and forth and the up and down head nod.
That if you have a gun, it's more premeditated. If you use a knife, it seems to be more reactive in the sense that.
Because page 316 of his paper study said so.
Maybe they're having a massive argument about going back to rehab. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine what they're arguing about.
We're just imagining now. We're just speculating. That's what we do as psychologists who have never seen the person. Remember, this video says Nick Reiner unmasked. But you don't know anything. You literally know nothing. You're as good as page 6 on this. You're just speculating. But you're a professional. Why did he kill his parents? And then it's psychologist reacts to Rob and Michelle Reiner. Like, you guys are gross.
Right. It seems like they all left that party angry and distraught.
Were you there? Or is it just the gossip you're going on that everyone's talking about?
And it seems there are some reports that seem to indicate that some of that may have had to do with Nick using again. Mm-hmm. His parents being upset and having some confrontation about what to do about it, about maybe perhaps going back to rehab, right? And so I can imagine that the argument starts.
It should not be. It should be psychologist speculates. Psychologist reacts to gossip. revolving around a matricide, patricide.
Brian's party, which I wonder how Conan O'Brien feels about it, by the way.
Yeah. And I will
Why don't you ask him? You guys you're limited public figures. I'm sure you could get a hold of him.
say again, one source is telling the New York Times right now that this fight is overblown. So we don't know.
Yeah.
I think it would be very interesting to have a trial where we have Conan O'Brien.
Conan? Where you have Conan O'Brien? Is Conan friends with Gloria Steinman?
That's another good screenshot there, Lauren.
Conan the Barbarian. It would be very interesting if Conan. How are you people real? These aren't real people. This has got to be like fucked up AI, right?
Yeah.
You know, as a witness as well as Bill Hader. But
Great, so Bill Hader and Conan and Gloria Steinman, all there.
But keep going. Yeah. So different accounts of the party, to be fair.
Right.
But let's, go ahead from initial accounts.
Okay, but did you say off the record? Did you guys say off the record? Because if you didn't say off the record, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use everything you're saying right now. Because your assistant Gray Bay says if she says off the record and then spills, it's off the record. Okay? Because you're coming at my gal Cece about this off the record bullshit.
So it's not hard to imagine bringing that conflict back
Can we edit this damn video so you guys sound human?
to their home.
Correct.
And Nick becoming more distraught.
Stop staring at us, Lauren. Why is she doing this? She's trying to intimidate us. You don't scare me. Kinda. Not really.
And maybe Nick comes home, he uses more and more drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Is this dude for real? And then Nick came home and he used more and more drugs. I'm sorry, but any psychiatrist, therapist I've ever known, seen, would never behave like this. And then he came home maybe and he used more drugs. Okay, are you just telling a story here?
Right. He's becoming more agitated. He's becoming more restless. He's becoming angrier. He's becoming more
angrier.
Enraged.
Mm-hmm.
Not more angry. Not angrier. More angrier.
A knife would be consistent as a murder weapon in that situation because
Well, thanks, Dr. John. Oh my God.
a gun typically involves a fair amount of premeditation. Not always. If he had a gun right by his bed or whatever, he could grab a gun.
What is he even saying? What are you guys even doing? Why did you waste? This is an hour long of this bullshit. Or if there was a gun, he could have grabbed a gun, but there's no gun. You don't know nothing. You don't know anything about this. Call Conan.
But a knife is something that he might just grab impulsively and use.
Maybe he was making toast. Like, what are you saying? Fascinator.
The kitchen or
like the kitchen, because the kitchen holds the knives.
Right. Especially in double parasites. So the time.
Oh my God! Count how many times he said parasite in this. And you interrupted him. He is not like that, Lauren.
The time of the murders was pretty early in the morning. It seems like it was around 3. Do you know the exact time?
No, we don't know right now. Initial. So we don't know the time. That was.
You don't know anything. You should preface that. You don't know anything. You're gossiping and speculating with your dumb husband who's like, I'm a psychologist.
Part of what we didn't learn at the press conference, but New York Times.
Oh, she's going to try to go to this trial, isn't she? You can't come here. I live in California. This is my state. No. Stay home. Get out of here.
Is reporting that when Romy found her father, so heartbreaking, according to their source, that they believe he might have been dead for 12 hours. And she found him after a massage therapist couldn't get into the house for their appointment.
Yeah, we know, Lauren.
She was then alerted and found her father. And according to this source, to the New York Times, 12 hours. So I guess your timing could be accurate, but we don't know yet.
You guys, this is good because she's shutting him down. And he's like, what? Are you saying that what I said isn't what fucking happened, Lauren? He's never going to forget this, Lauren. He still remembers Lori Hellis interrupting him. Oh my God. I can't believe she's doing this. I can't believe she's doing this. He's going to be like, I'm sorry, what? What?
It's not enough.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get back to Brad Pitt. Okay.
And this was becoming uncomfortable for me.
You can tell he's getting mad because she's like, well, we don't know. We're not sure. And he's like, I just fucking said what happened, Lauren. I'm a psychologist. And they wear grandma glasses. This dude. Oh my God.
Let's get back to Brad Pitt.
Okay, let's hear that again. And watch his face when she's correcting him. And look she's looking over like, oh God. Oh God. Speaking of freaking psycho.
Get into the house for their appointment. She was then alerted and found
him. Look through his pages, not even listening. He's like, I was in the middle of fucking reading. I printed these pages out with my MapQuest directions. Okay? I printed this out.
Her father. And according to this source, to the New York Times, 12 hours.
He looks so pissed. He looks so pissed. Oh my God, girl, hide, run. Lauren, I'm worried about you. Okay? You're an asshole, but I'm worried about you. He is freaking pissed.
Bruh. Hours. So I guess your timing could be accurate, but we don't know yet. That's what we know.
Yeah, I mean, your timing could be accurate, but we don't know yet. That's what we know. And he's like, but we do know because I read the fucking pieces of paper. I don't just have these papers for nothing.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
These two are like, dude, this is like divorce court. This is really bad.
Cease and desist. You send a
He's
cease and
gonna
desist.
send Lauren a cease and desist. Dude, you can't interrupt him. Oh, you just went on the Lori Hellis list. Did you see him? I'm sorry, I have to play that again because it's so insane. And she's like, well, so we don't know. You know, which I agree with Lauren here. You're speculating too much. We don't know anything. And he's like,
so I guess your timing could be accurate, but we don't know yet. That's what we know.
So,
oh my God, why would you put this video on the internet? He hates you. Oh. He was like, anyways, back to me and my pieces of paper. Can you imagine these two? Oh my God, it must be just a nightmare in that house. When she told us on the body cam, like my husband made me leave and stay at Gray Bays, that told us a lot. Thank you, Allie B from Tennessee, coming in with a super chat. Thank you very much. Says, dear Alan Jackson, please work out something behind the scene to get Nick locked up so we don't have to watch Lowen. Oh, right. Try to be an A-list journalist. It will send her into another 9-hour breakdown. Please, dear God. I can't believe this chick was ever even a journalist. And this guy was ever even a psychologist. This is ridiculous.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
Thank you for the super chat. OMG, not that nonsense.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
Thank you so much. So these people are too boring to be local. They're pretty boring. But they are local-y. They are.
That's a summary of some of the research. Another interesting.
He just didn't even acknowledge what she said. He got mad. He's a fucking baby. This dude is the biggest diaper baby in the world. He is a titty baby.
Top titty 2x4 to end the game. That was nice.
His ego is so fragile. I actually feel bad for Lauren to be married to him. Look at how he reacts. He's like, I mean, I guess it is psychologist reacts. And she's not the psychologist, but bro, if my husband acted this way around me, I'd be like, I don't think this dude likes me.
What we know.
So,
Grayson, what are you doing? Edit this part out or keep it for our entertainment.
That's a summary of some of the research. Another interesting component of this.
he just ignored everything she brought up. And she's so used to it. She's like, they are a Dateline episode waiting to happen. They are going to meet Keith Morrison some way or another. You know what I mean? Allegedly, for parody purposes, for real. Oh my God.
Allegedly.
I'm going to quote this here.
She's like, okay, you're just going to keep going. You're just going to act like I am nothing. Okay, cool.
What surfaced from case examples presented in this study was that insanity was the only legal trial defense that
Burgers, baby. Here's that baby. You can't lift him.
Successfully led to acquittal or mitigation in legal dispositions. So in other words,
she hates him.
It'll be interesting since Nick now has a high-powered attorney. It'll be interesting to see if they go in the direction of.
And when you say that, we're talking Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Karen Reed's attorney.
Right. It'll be interesting to see.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
You talking Alan Jackson? Karen Reed's attorney. And he's like, yeah. Yep. Even he's like, yeah, that's who that is. Way to go, journalist.
And when you say that, we're talking Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Karen Reed's attorney.
Right. It'll be interesting to see.
That's in real time. I didn't even slow that down. I had it sped up and I put it back down to real time. And that's in real time. He pauses. He's like, right. Yep.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
If they go in the direction of denying the crime and saying that he didn't do it, or if the evidence is so overwhelming and overpowering that they have to acknowledge he did it, but perhaps they'll bring in this insanity.
If you guys cover this, I'm just going to roast all of your coverage because this is ridiculous. And you both are horrible at this. And I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, allegedly, for jokes and parody purposes, you guys are really bad at this. It's not supposed to be funny. You're making it really funny. Granted, I'm helping, but this is really bad.
Plea or defense to try to get him. I mean, by the way, getting acquitted on insanity is not necessarily what people think it is. How
do you know? How do you know anything? Again, looking back now to when people question his credentials, I see why. ICBY, okay? TCBY over here. I want a froyo description of this man's credentials.
Just because you're acquitted on insanity doesn't mean that you're not going to spend time in a mental institution.
Right.
Getting treatment for it.
Right.
Most often, you can get acquitted for that, but you're still going to be institutionalized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neither of you know what you're talking about.
So it appears in these cases that an insanity defense is very common. It's
back with the
and
glasses.
if there is success in double parasites, it's from that and not from the other defense, which would be to say
again parasites.
Yeah, presumably.
Yeah. She looks miserable. She wants your help. She's like, Grayson, help me. This is like her, if we're just speculating here, if they can speculate on this very serious murder, we can speculate what's going on with Lauren here. She knows Grayson's going to edit this video and this is her look like, let me stay at your apartment again. I'll bring my tie-dye PJs. We can call the police for good time's sake. Maybe we'll hang something on your walls. I can pet your dog. Please.
There's, as we talked about, there's this mental illness issue. It could be psychosis. It could be depression, right?
Could be anything. You don't know what you're talking about, loser. Thank you, Bloom Flower Bar.
Cease and desist. You sent a cease and desist.
You sent a cease and desist, but you sent a super chat. They met Keith Morrison. The live she did after meeting him, she was wearing a shirt to let everyone know she met him. LOL. I saw part of that. Bloom Flower Bar. I don't know if maybe it was Everyday with Jay was covering it. Someone was covering it and I watched it and I saw that she had a shirt. I don't know if she met Keith Morrison. Can you imagine? She would jump Keith Morrison's bones in a second. You would be so gone. If Keith Morrison said, yes, John, you would have to go. All right. Now he's not gonna because he is, married and happy. But yeah. She was like, yeah. And then I think it was on Every Day with Jay. Shout out to Every Day with Jay. She was saying that she was showing the live, I think, where Lauren says, I went to John's parents' house and we watched it. And then John stayed home. He didn't want to watch it. Maybe they didn't let John talk enough in the episode. He was like, I don't see why Keith Morrison gets to host the show. They're like, because it's Dateline. But I should. John's the type of guy, if he's not talking, he ain't interested. And he hasn't watched any of the videos he's not in. He falls asleep to his own voice. Okay? That's his call map. This is the type of dude that jerks off to his own voice. I'm just going to say, I was going to tell you how it is. Okay? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
For jokes.
Those seem to be schizophrenia and depression seem to be potentially related to parasite in particular. In single parasites, there seems to be some issue with persecutory delusions or maybe even auditory hallucinations, which could be related to schizophrenia. And again,
he's just throwing out words because he thinks he's smart. Thank you, Brooklyn Rose. I don't know if I pulled that up yet, but thank you so much for the super sticker. You guys are such sweeties.
and I think there's some issue here about whether those could be drug induced.
Okay.
Methamphetamine is notoriously
Have you done it? How do you know?
known for
You on it right now?
inducing psychosis if taken.
But Lauren's like, I'm thinking about taking it. Will it make me not here with you right now? I might do it.
In vast quantities. Cocaine can do the same thing.
Ooh, you guys look like you've done a little Coca-Cola classic. You can't beat the real thing. I have a feeling there was a time. They like skiing.
So his behavior that evening seems to be maybe consistent with some type of stimulant that might induce some type of drug-induced psychosis. Another type, there's another.
Might not, maybe, probably, gossip, speculation. Thank you so much, Chuck Anderson's granddaughter. Notice how they are now just saying psychologists. What did they say before? Criminal psychologist? What did they say before? Betray intéressant. Look at her, look at him. Oh my God. There's about, what is it when the wife, the husband? Because that's a look. That's a look right there.
Type of parasites. So you have reactive parasites, you have mentally ill parasites, you have another category of parasites that are referred to as antisocial parasites. We mentioned that.
That would be John.
Most antisocial parasites are driven by monetary gain, which obviously, if you're like the Menendez brothers, if you're murdering your parents for their estate or for their money, that's incredibly antisocial. If you go back to this idea that
they said forensic. Why'd they take the forensic off? Yes, why'd they take the forensic off? Husband side? Yeah, it's a husband side. Amy says husband side is gonna be a husband side. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
that there's a social contract between parent and child. Part of that contract is
Oh my God. How many times are you gonna say the same thing? You are saying the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The dude's acting like he gets paid by the word. It's the same thing.
Someone who thinks about crime way too much. I mean, there's a reason we have our podcast. I have often wondered how many elderly people, perhaps.
Okay, I got to hear this because she put her finger up like she was about to make a point. She's like, for somebody who thinks about crime too much. Okay. I have our podcast.
if you're stealing your parents' money, you're not particularly showing a lot of care.
It might be part of the contract, but we do have a lot of children. You know what? As someone who thinks about crime way too much, I mean, there's a reason we have our podcast. I have often wondered how many elderly people, perhaps, are murdered rather than just pass away and we don't know because of.
Okay, check all the elderly people Lauren knows. Make sure they passed away from natural causes and not Lauren's side.
Children.
I think she's talking to you, John. You're kind of elderly. Is she talking to him? She's like, I'm worried. I'm wondering.
Children who might do that to their parents.
Why are you happy about that? She's like, children that might do that to their parents. She's very happy about this. He's ignoring you again. He doesn't care about your input, Lauren. He's done with you. You brought the channel down. He fed into it. And he knows numbers are sliding. This is your only income. And he's feeling it. He's going to have to work again. And he doesn't like it.
Wanting their inheritance early. But I digress.
Dude, this dude just ignores her.
Go ahead.
And so that
There's no interaction. This is crazy. Because I haven't watched much of them interacting. I don't think I've seen a video of them interacting since the response video with him, which was painful. But he just literally is like, "You done talking, bitch?" And then he doesn't reply. He doesn't give any indication that he's listening or that he cares. He's just, when is it my, look at him. He's like, here she goes.
Children who might do that to their parents,
Allegedly.
wanting their inheritance early. But I digress. Go ahead.
She degresses. Not I digress. I degress. And he's like, anyways.
So that fits this category of antisocial parasites. And the final category is, or what are called opportunistic parasites. Typically, the
Lauren looks like she's gonna fall asleep. She's getting cheapy.
goal here is personal gain.
I guess
that would include money, inheritance, or
you guys don't have either of those things allegedly.
sure that they feel.
Okay.
National generations, and it seems like it. From what I can tell, and again, I don't know. We're gonna have to learn more here, but
You don't know anything. You haven't met these people. You haven't been to the crime scene. You haven't talked to the lawyers. You haven't talked to Nick Reiner. You didn't know them prior. You don't talk to any psychologist who's working with him. So you don't know anything. The guy's acting like he's got insider information
about how severe this was. But I think this is another potentially interesting component of this case in the sense that Nick really feels like he couldn't get out from under that weight, and that could explain.
Says who? Says who, Dr. Drew? Says who? Oh my gosh. Bling is the new black. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I did a deep dive. Did not find one trial. He testified as an expert witness. So you're saying allegedly?
Allegedly.
Couldn't find one trial that he... Doesn't surprise me, allegedly, obviously.
Allegedly.
John acting like he knows anything about this. You didn't unmask Nick Reiner. You are just putting a whole bunch of speculation and gossip on the situation. Literally, your TMZ. Actually, TMZ has better journalism and professionalism than you two.
Potentially, some of the issues around mental health, some of the issues around addiction and substance abuse, and some of the issues around feeling trapped in this family and feeling incapable of meeting those expectations.
And you know this because...
And perhaps in a particular moment or a particular fight, that one way he felt...
You're despicable.
Perhaps the only way he felt he could resolve that was through murder. And I know that to a lot of us, that sounds completely irrational because it is.
Because you don't know anything. You're just saying stuff.
But for him, living in this family and being under the burden of those expectations for years and feeling like he wasn't living up to them, that really could have taken a toll.
Could have.
And that could have something to do with...
She's like, okay.
That could be a potential motive here too.
Yeah. That's my input. Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. He's like, he can't even look at you. I agree, John. I agree. She's trying to get back in his good graces. You interrupted him. You're on the Lori Hellis list. Okay? Allegedly.
Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah.
You two need some Jesus.
So
anyways, back to me.
So those are kind of my main... Those are my main talking points.
Seriously, what about me?
He goes, those are my main talking points. Thanks, John, for nothing. Thank you for nothing. Literally found out more in page 6 than this psychologist. Thank you so much.
In terms of introducing parasite and kind of introducing a frame to think about this.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. We need this, John. We need this. Numbers are dropping, John. This one almost got 100,000 views, John. Okay. We need to keep exploiting this murder, John. Yeah. That's how we're going to pay the bills, John. Yep.
Case. And I think we're going to have to...
parasite.
Yes, parasite. Obviously, parasite. Yeah.
We're going to have to fill in the gaps as we learn more.
And we will do that.
And we will. We'll read articles and we'll speculate and gossip some more because we're a very serious true crime channel. Okay.
As we learn more every day, we'll
learn the same thing as the comedians like Joleen know. Okay. And she didn't have to go to Princeton during the Great Depression to know this. Thank you, Canvas and Crime, for the super chat. Because I wonder how many screen scripts John has sent to Brad. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Like how many scripts he's written. They wrote another one, Brad. Thought you want to hear it. Brad's like, this freaking weirdo from Nevada keeps sending me these shitty scripts. Okay. And they're all about parricide. It's weird.
Filling in gaps.
Filling in gaps. She's just repeating what John said. Is this what they've always done? Please fill me in. Any of the people who were fans of HTC previously, is this always what she's done? She just, She just repeats, she just parrots what he says. Is this all she does? And then looks at him like, don't kill me. Huh?
You know, there's some other interesting components here that we can think about that Nick did some interviews. You know, when he did his movie, when his father, when Rob and Nick created this movie in 2013, I believe. I don't remember the exact date. But
Oh, yeah. We can't be burdened by facts. I think it was 2018, but let's look it up since you two can't. And this is an edited video. Being Charlie, 2015. Dum-dums. Oh, yeah. Lauren's like, oh, yeah, I don't do anything except for show up and say, repeat the last word you say and go.
When his father, when Rob and Nick created this movie
called Being Charlie in 2015.
It's
an hour and 37 minutes. It's got a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes. IMDb gave it a 6.2 out of 10. You can watch it free on Tubi and then 6 other places, possibly for free, possibly not.
13, I believe. I don't remember the exact date. But
Oh, yeah. Well, why did that make you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Facts. Oh, those are hard. Oh, I better file a civil stalking injunction on them.
I don't either.
But
I don't either. She doesn't know. It's not like she's a journalist or anything. It's not like she did any research. Oh, Lauren, you're so horrible at this.
Rob and Nick did an interview and for promoting the movie. And one of the things Nick talked about was that when he was using a lot of drugs, that he trashed the guest house and
she can't be bothered.
He basically just upended it. And
Yep. She's like, oh, really? I just wanted to go live as soon as possible about this story so we could get in the algorithm. Yeah, I didn't really learn much about it other than what TMZ said, but I'm a crime journalist and he's a forensic psychologist, so we're important.
there was certainly some element of aggression. I'm not sure I would call it violence.
I have to speed this guy up. He's like, there's certainly some element of, you think, aggression? Wow. What a novel idea, sir. Like, are they just giving away Princeton degrees? I should have just applied there because I feel like I could have. If this idiot can get in, certainly I can. Okay. So if someone trashes something that might be a little aggressive, Yeah. Yep. Might be. Good one, John.
Violence, I guess you could call it violence, but
Yeah, it's kind of violent, John.
he was certainly displaying a fair amount of aggression by throwing things and breaking things and trashing the room. And some people have said, well, look, you know, couldn't that translate into murder? And the answer is maybe, not.
Wow, John, thank you so much. We're so glad we have you here. Does that translate to murder? Maybe. I don't know.
It's not going to be
Why would anyone follow this shit? It's so bad. But God bless if you do.
direct relationship, clearly. But I think what it does show is potentially a high degree of impulsivity.
Interesting.
It does show some aggression.
Yeah, yeah. John again he's killing it over here.
Which would carry over into murder. In terms of a direct translation, I don't think so necessarily because he's breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Right. He's not harming another person.
He's breaking stuff. He's not harming another person. How are these people real?
He's not harming an animal. There's no direct.
Oh my God. Stop it. Justice for Lily.
Violence occurring in terms of
hurting stuff.
He's right.
Hurting stuff. He just said that, Lauren. You can't just repeat stuff. You're never going to make it on CNN like this. Thank you, Miss Long. Mrs. Long, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Oh my God. Gray Bait, you got to edit this, okay? This is horrible.
He's breaking stuff.
Right. Items.
Items. Yep. Break is items. Yep. Because when you break stuff, it's items. It's also, there's a synonym for stuff, items. Items. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much. What journalism school did you go to? So I can tell everyone to never go there. Thank you.
Which is certainly aggressive, and aggression.
It is.
Aggression
It is aggressive. I'm gonna say aggressive again. It is. Yeah.
clearly plays a role in.
It's a warning sign.
It's
A warning sign. Definitely warning sign. Yep. Very warning.
it is. It's not ideal,
Warning, Will Robinson.
but
Or a red flag.
Or a red flag. Oh, and we know how Lauren feels about red flags. She knows a lot about her red flags. Right, Lauren?
It doesn't matter. These are red flags that affected me.
it affected me.
These two are just awful at this. I've never really watched their crime content. And you guys told me like Delphi was bad. I didn't watch it. I've seen a little bit what Hella's, a little bit of what she's put forth about their coverage of it. But this is really shitty. This is like objectively shitty. I've watched other crime channel. I've never seen anything like this before. I don't think. Or maybe I just watched good ones. But you guys are saying this is how it always is? Are they always this bad? Yeah, I saw what Hella had posted in Delphi, and she's like in her car, and she was getting really defensive and claiming she was at the trial, but she wasn't because she was back home with her son. Allegedly, obviously. Allegedly.
And this was becoming uncomfortable for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's like no personality. There's no chemistry between the two of them. They're just speculating. She's just repeating things. He's getting angry.
It's not ideal. And it does show, right? It does show that if
She does drink a lot from her Stanley. Shout out, girl. This is no Stanley. My friend's got it for me. It says The Real Housewives of Palm Springs. It's super cute. But she drinks a lot during this.
he's angry and he's impulsive, that he can become aggressive and potentially violent. So, but does it map directly onto murder? I mean, not necessarily.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, John. That was so insightful. Does it map? Not necessarily. I don't know. We're not sure. They have given no insight into anything. The only thing he's done is define terms that we could define on our own, because it's Google and ChatGPT. Okay. Because it's 2020 fucking 5, bro.
I have seen reports, however, that he does have some history of violence. I don't know what that is as far as we know right now.
He does, but I don't know. And where did you see these reports? Do we no longer have to like say, do you no longer have to have attribution to things? Because sometimes he's like on page 369, damn, you're fine. It says Sigmund Freud loves bitches. You know, sometimes he'll give us, but then other times he's like, I've seen reports where, who, what, where, when.
I don't see a criminal record, or we haven't
And why is Lauren there?
heard about a criminal record. Maybe
He's just mad that she's there and she's just parroting what he says.
there is something. I think
Have you looked for a criminal record? Maybe you could call that police officer that you got to harass Gigi and Christina and them. Maybe he'll help you.
doing drugs and being homeless certainly can create some desire or need to obtain money illegally. And
Did he just say that? Doing drugs and being homeless can maybe lead you to need to obtain some money illegally. Yep, John, yep. Yeah, that can happen. Thank you for your insight, you privileged prick.
so I don't know if there's any arrests out there for that, or
We're going to learn a lot more.
yeah.
We're gonna learn a lot more. Not from us. You're not gonna learn anything from us. You'll learn stuff from other people. We will report what they say on USA Today. Well, we'll learn a lot more from other, but not here. You're not gonna learn anything here. Just what kind of marriage you don't want. That's allegedly all you're gonna learn here. Thank you, Sharon, for the super chat. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is speculation, but some people are suggesting where he was when he was arrested might be.
Batty McBatface says, yeah, such unique insight. Just so insightful, these two. So insightful.
A place that he could find. This is speculation, but some people are suggesting.
What did she, is she dropping her words? What are you even saying, lady?
I don't know if there's any arrests out there for that or.
We're going to learn a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is speculation, but some people are.
What did she say? Did she say peculation? I think she meant to say speculation, but she's like, yeah, that is peculation.
Are suggesting where he was when he was arrested might be a place that he could find.
So, yeah.
He could find what? What's going on here?
Illegal drugs.
Drugs. So you're saying where he was, where they arrested him. Maybe he found drugs. That maybe, Lauren. Maybe.
Or the area.
That area. It's just druggy central. Oh my God. And this is sped up. What do I have it on right now? Like at least 1.1 or 1.2. Do they have to like reach a certain time? Do they have to get over an hour? Are they under contract by somebody? Like, just end this live. You're saying the same fucking thing and you're really not saying anything.
So
you're not even listening to each other. You don't even like each other.
Those are my initial thoughts based on what we know. And that's kind of what the research shows. And I think the research.
What research? The pieces of paper you read from?
On parasite and especially double parasite is,
oh my God,
is very consistent with this particular crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's
a good place to stop for now.
Good place to stop. It's almost an hour. What are we at? 56 minutes and 49 seconds. Let's stop. We've hung out. We've done our hour a week to hang out with each other. I'm going to go back to Gray Bay's house, Pound Puppy Gray Bay. You stay here. Okay. I'm going to go file some more fraudulent police reports. Okay. And check Christina's TikTok.
That's a good place to start and a good place to stop. But
it's always funny, double patricide. We had such a good time reporting on that.
Unless you have some questions or you want to further.
I have a question. Why are we here? Why are we here?
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
What was the point in this video? I feel dumber. I literally feel dumber than before I watched this video. I don't understand why you did this to us. Why we had to watch this, John. Is it just for the cash? We're just trying to make a little coinage because you don't want to get a job, John? Is that what's going on here?
Research showing that revenge is an addictive that it's in many ways, the desire for revenge is more addictive than all the drugs you can imagine that are addictive.
Can we go back to Brad Pitt? I had more fun with him. They're just speaking on something they know nothing about. They've not researched. They don't even know the facts of just like a movie they reference that Rob and his son worked on together, Rob and Nick. They don't know anything about it.
For the discussion?
No, I'm grateful for what you shared. I think that those are my initial questions. Of course,
she doesn't have any questions because she was barely listening. Her feelings are hurt. You dismissed every time she tried to participate in the conversation. You put on your old lady glasses and threw a hissy fit like you did to Lori Hellis. So no, John, she has no questions and no respect for you.
The discussion?
No, I'm grateful for what you shared. I think that those are my.
He did the tongue again.
My initial questions. Of course, we don't know enough about the specific crime.
You don't know anything.
The specific crime or about Nick to be able to give any more.
So why did you say, why is this video called Nick Reiner Unmasked? When you don't know anything about Nick and you just admitted it. We got to an hour of your video and you said, we don't know about Nick, but you were going to unmask him. You guys lie. You even lie in your content. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. You're supposed to be so professional. But you lying like, why you always lying? Why you always lying?
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? You literally said Nick Reiner Unmasked. Why did he kill his parents? All you gave us is it could be this, could be that. We don't know. We don't know. We don't even know him. We don't know much about it. We don't know what the movie's called. We don't know what year it came out. We don't know how old anybody is. We don't know what part of town he was at. We don't know. Could be drugs there, could be not.
Right now, but I think in general, what I think has affected so many people, including me, is
oh, you back to me. Anyways, back to me.
You guys, seriously, what about me?
This is horrible.
This again coming full circle, this family tragedy that this is.
Because we too have had a family tragedy. We had a law crime and a civil stalking injunction. We had my stalker,
his parents, and now
because you're a parent.
Nick's siblings are dealing with the loss of their parents, both of them at the same time, while realizing the person who may have done this, the person charged with the crimes right now, is their brother.
Yeah.
What is wrong with her speech? It's their brother. The person charged with the crime is their brother. Why'd you say like that? Lauren, what's going on? Are you okay? Did she have a stroke? What is happening? The people charged with the crime is their brother. It's a brother.
Time, while realizing the person who may have done this, the person charged with the crimes right now, is their brother.
The what? Why doesn't she finish saying the words? Like the end of the words. The blood. The blood. The blood. Brother? What?
At the same time, while realizing the person who may have done this, the person charged with the crimes right now, is their brother.
The brother?
You know, was very interesting to me watching the press conference today that the DA was bringing up the idea of the death penalty because of the fact that, you know, how that I don't even know how the family would feel about that.
Are you saying words? She's just saying words. But she's not even finishing the words.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't imagine the complexities they're dealing with. And so I think just to understand the type of crime this is and why it occurs in the statistics.
So it's that John told us this is parasite, whatever. And the statistics is very important, John. So then she's just building up his ego because he's like, say I did a good job, say I did a good job.
Is helpful for me.
That you help me, John. You're so helpful. You big glug.
As I continue reporting on it, as we continue learning more.
Is this reporting? I didn't see any reporting happening. Now, color me dumb. I just went to school for journalism. I didn't become a real journalist like you. We're just a bunch of trial tourists over here. But I don't think that was any reporting was happening. I think this was a quick money grab.
More. Because this is just so sad.
It's just so sad. Jesus Christ.
Absolute waste of time. So fucking boring. Jesus.
What a waste.
And I wouldn't feel comfortable going any further right now because
you already went too far. She's like, I want to feel comfortable going. You went an hour on something that you have now admitted to us and that we could tell throughout you know nothing about.
And this was becoming uncomfortable for me.
Lady, this is not for you.
More. Because this is
stop exploiting these crimes. You guys bring nothing to the table.
Just so sad. And I wouldn't feel comfortable going any further right now because there's so much rumor, so much speculation,
which is what your husband just did. He produced more rumors and more speculation under the guise of unmasking Nick Reiner as a psychologist. That seems very irresponsible and gross, but on brand for you all.
Much to still be confirmed. That I think that's all we can do right now.
And I want to learn more before I delve into these areas.
Can you just learn more before you ever do anything again? I gotta take a screenshot of this too, because you look like a cuckoo bananas. You got those crazy eyes.
But I'm not even getting into the impact of addiction on families and on the family.
Please don't. I guarantee you know nothing. I guarantee it. Like the men's fucking warehouse. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just going to insult people. So please don't. Please don't.
My system. You mentioned, I think this is really important. You mentioned the impact on the family system, the family as a whole, right? And I think that's a big part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know at this point some of the relationships between siblings. We don't know how the other siblings
feel,
how they feel, and how they perceive their parents.
Or Nick, or the relationship.
But you just spent an hour speculating on it. Hi, Everyday with Jay. Good to see you. Congratulations on hitting 26,000, by the way, you guys. Everyone go subscribe to Everyday with Jay. Let me drop your channel in the description here, because let's get to 30. Let's do the damn thing. Oh my God, these people. Everyday with Jay. I'm going to drop your channel here. Here we go. Here's the cutie patootie, Jay. And I'm going to drop her channel. I also tagged it in the description. But here you go. Let's support. Let's be supportive, not like Lauren, who is competitive and filed civil stalking injunctions on people who are nice to her. Oh, these two.
Yeah, right.
Between their parents and
how they should have started the video. We were going to do a video where it was highly speculative, unprofessional, where John was going to diagnose him multiple times and talk about knives and guns and all the things. But we decided we were going to be responsible. He was going to be a responsible psychologist, and I was going to be a responsible journalist. And we weren't going to title our fucking show Nick Reiner Unmasked when we've never met him. John's never treated him. And we know very little about this case. Why did he kill his parents? We're not going to do that. We're not going to exploit this, are we, Lauren and John? Oh, no, we are. Because here we go. 97,000 views. Okay, which got them a chunk of change. And their title is Nick Reiner Unmasked. Why did he kill his parents? Psychologist reacts to Rob and Michelle Reiner. So you got all the buzzwords in there. So you could exploit this.
Nick.
For money.
We don't know. There's intergenerational issues. We don't
You don't know anything. So you should be quiet.
know their relationships with their famous grandfather.
Yeah.
We don't know necessarily. It
So why do we listen to you for an hour if you don't know anything?
seems like Rob Reiner and the show, Rob was very close to his father. It seems like they had a very close relationship, but
it also though seems like Nick had a lot of resentment towards his father too.
Thanks, Lauren. You didn't even know the name of the movie, nor have you seen it, nor did you really watch the interviews. But okay. Thank you, Sharon, for the super chat. I got to get my... Oh, these two. I tell you, these two just gross me out.
right. So there's
Right. That's what I was saying. You interrupted him again, Lauren.
So there's intergenerational issues here too. I think there's a lot in this family system to really think about and unpack, and especially how addiction can impact a family system.
Please don't start doing videos on addiction. I do not want to hear from you. I don't think anyone does. From you too.
Right.
Who clearly have an addiction to filing false police reports. Okay?
It's not enough.
No.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
You don't need to talk on everything.
And how addiction can upend a family system.
All of them.
Right. All
of them.
Relationships. And so I think those will be future episodes. But I think this issue of addiction in and of itself.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't, John. Please go to bed, John. Go get a job, John. It's time for you to get a real job. We got to get a real job now, Johnny. You're not good at this content creation. I feel like you're misusing your title here. Really exploiting this shit. You got to go. You got to go, John. Go down to Costco. Put in a application. Okay? this family needs some stability being your family. All right. Jesus Christ. If this was my husband, I would be, oh my God. It just wouldn't be my husband. It just wouldn't.
Is probably worthy of an entire episode, and we'll get into that. I think I want to learn a little more about.
You should learn more about getting a job. Filling out a job application. Working. Be a working man, John. Okay?
This family and do a little more research into this family if we can.
Yeah. How about before you put the video out that says Nick Reiner unmasks, why did he kill his parents? How about you do that research before that video? I know that's a novel idea, John. You dickhead. I can't with this dickhead. I'm sorry. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. To go live and know nothing about what he's talking about under the guise of his title as a psychologist and saying they're going to unmask something they know nothing about.
And if it's available, I know a lot of this information will be hard to get, but
you guys don't, you don't have any information. And if Grayson's going to get it, oh God, just forget it. Just forget it. All she knows how to do is harass people allegedly. And no, thank you, ma'am. No, thank you.
Allegedly.
No, thank you.
Yeah, only what's publicly available.
Only what's publicly. No, thank you. No, thank you. Maybe Lauren, you could do catalog modeling or something. Hand modeling. I bet you have nice hands.
If anyone wants to reach out to us, please do.
Can you do the work for us? They're basically saying, email us at hiddentruecrimeinfo@gmail.com. Because we don't want to Google stuff. So if you could send us the information for free, that'd be great.
If you know this family.
Yeah, if anyone has information.
If you know this family, don't reach out to them if you know this family. Don't give these people any information. They'll take you to court and say you're a stalker. They'll start proton emails. Don't do it.
You can always email us at hiddentruecrimeinfo@gmail.com. And we will keep sources private.
So, I mean, one interesting question around the family system, I think, has to do with the nature of addiction. And so one of the things that...
Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about it, I guarantee it.
In my opinion, one of the things that I believe that addiction has to do with is self-medication. That a lot.
Oh, you think? Like, what? Any noob, any idiot knows that. The fact that this guy thinks what he's saying is so profound, I can't. People think people could be self-medicating. What? You're a genius, John. Thank you, Allie B from Tennessee says 12 minutes ago, new video on guess what? Oh no. I heard it gives you parasite. Well, now I gotta see what it is. Not schizophrenia. Not they're gonna keep exploiting this.
A lot of times addiction is about trying to blunt
I want to stop
or
that ugly bitch.
reduce negative emotions, negative affect.
No, you think I got drunk and blacked out to not have negative feelings or emotions or due to anxiety or a family history of alcoholism? Wow, you're a fucking genius, John. You're a genius. Thank you. That's just what we don't need that. We're already all trying to stay sober. We don't need this idiot telling us anything or telling anyone anything or passing off bullshit about stuff he doesn't know. One day at a time, John, and you're not included in the day. Jessica, thank you so much for the super chat. Jessica says, I don't know which is better, their Reinerless Reiner video or bitching about their elf on a shelf spilling the damn salt. These two are just, leave us alone. Leave the addicts alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Don't tell me nothing, sir. Shut up. Shut up.
It's an attempt to really avoid or negate negative emotions.
What?
And so
you make me want to be drunk right now so I can avoid this negative interaction. Like, stop it. Chickenhead, thank you so much. Happy Christmas and Merry New Year. You too. Thank you so much for the super chat. My God, you two are going to drive people to drink again. Knock it off.
what does that mean about the family system? Is this a family that doesn't seem like it on the surface, but is this a family that...
How they go out there and say, we have our mental health. It's your fault. If I drink again, if I get drunk again, it's these two's fault. If I relapse, it's on you two. Okay? And I've been sober since April 1st, 2012. But if you see me with some Pinot Grigio and a Marlboro Light, blame it on these two bitches, okay? The same way you guys want to blame your mental health on everybody else. I'm going to blame you too if I relapse. You're going to drive me to drink, okay?
Struggled with emotions? Is this a family that struggled to express negative emotions like anger, like sadness? Right? I don't know. I'm not
So why don't you shut up? Because you don't know, dipshit.
saying it is. It doesn't seem that way, but like
it doesn't seem that way. I would say probably not. Just
it doesn't seem that way.
Looking, but we don't know.
right, we don't know. But the point is that, I mean, again, it could be that the self-medicating here is self-medicating his severe mental illness.
Yeah.
Which could have a genetic component, or it could be more systemic. It could be a function of this family system. Maybe Nick
Or maybe kind of, we don't know, possibly.
Felt like he was neglected to some degree in this family. I don't know, but
Oh my God, shut up. Oh my God. Tortoise interference. Thank you so much for the super chat. Saying, I think Lauren is wearing the head of a mannequin now. No way. And does John split in two when he unzips that hoodie? Because he's a lizard person.
Allegedly.
For entertainment purposes. Everything I say is true except for the parts that are false. Everything's alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Thank you so much.
but these are questions that I want to consider and explore.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for
God
joining us at our
I'm going to go get drunk now. I hate you guys.
kitchen table.
I'm over this. I'm over this.
It's not enough.
Is this where you're filming at your kitchen table? Is that like a thing? That's it. They're going to drive me to drink. If I fall off the wagon, you blame them. Okay? Obviously, I don't have any accountability, just like they don't. It's everyone else's fault. Oh my God. You two are just the worst. Just the worst. Just the worst, allegedly. Let's see. Just the worst.
You don't see.
Just fakey the funk. All right. They know this is the way because they went up 1,000 subscribers. So they're going to milk this shit to get their subscriber count back up, hoping that they get new viewers who don't know about all their bullshit because now they're back up. They were at 311. Now they're at 312,000 subscribers. And then this video has over 100,000 views now. I hate that, parents of children with addiction or addicts themselves might see this, or family members who have been through some bad trauma will watch this shit. Oh my God. They are going to exploit the shit out of this tragedy for their own financial gain like they do. Yep. Mm-hmm. Because they have another video, just like you guys said. Look at these leeches. How many videos do you? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be their new Lori Daybell. Yep. It's the only way they're going to get views. And look at his own son. How she found them. Defense move. And the one we just watched. Psychologist reacts. And now the diagnosis that could change everything for Nick Reiner. The schizophrenia.
The geniuses, the brilliant ones, the people.
The update is a difficult one. New details are emerging. We're learning now adds layers that weren't visible before, and they complicate a story that already felt
Has it
impossible.
even been 5 days since this tragedy has happened? Sunday they found them. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They've literally done as many days as it's been. They've done a video exploiting this, something they have admitted they know nothing about.
To comprehend. Last night, my husband, Dr. John Matthias, a criminal psychologist, weighed in on the
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to market it. My husband, criminal psychologist John Matthias, weighed in on speculation and gossip and knows nothing about what's happening. Oh my God.
Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer Reiner
You're
based on what we knew so far. And since then, just since you heard from us last night, a flood of new information has come out about Nick Reiner, the night leading up to the murders of his parents and what was happening behind the scenes in the weeks before everything unraveled. We're now learning about a schizophrenia diagnosis, medication changes, growing fear in treatment for serious mental illness. Sources: severe mental illness, substance abuse, medication, instability, and documented erratic behavior leading up to the crime of murdering both of his parents. That doesn't necessarily mean the defense will succeed. What it does mean is this case is likely going to be long. It's going to be complex. It will be deeply controversial. The situation is turning out to be much more than a murder case. It is becoming a case about warning signs, missed opportunities, parental fear, and what happens when severe mental...
What's the title of this one? The diagnosis that could change everything for Nick Reiner. At least this title is a little more honest. You know, that could change. Before it was Nick Reiner unmasked, and you didn't unmask anything except for yourselves as fraudulent.
Illness and addiction collide with a system that often cannot or will not intervene until it's too late.
Ad break. Gotta sell that. You guys can get 50% off Life MD's weight management program. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. You guys say it. I don't want to say it. You guys have a sponsorship for weight management? If I had a sponsorship for weight management, I would use it. I have to pay for my own weight management.
Turning to Life MD. It gives you medical weight loss care that fits into your day without overwhelming you. Everything is a personalized plan that fits real life. It starts with a short, confidential quiz, followed up to understanding what happened in this case going forward. And it is also one of the most misunderstood mental illnesses, schizophrenia.
What the hell is Grayson? You are the worst editor, bro. Look at this. Like, are you doing the very basics of iMovie? Is this all you know how to do? What is with these ghost edits? And what filter did they pop on Lauren's face?
So now that there is discussion of an actual diagnosis, let's talk a little bit more about schizophrenia. This diagnosis will undoubtedly be at the center of nearly every conversation surrounding what happened in this case going forward. And it is also one of the most misunderstood mental illnesses, schizophrenia.
Did you see that? Why always the ghost edits, Grace?
Schizophrenia is a chronic brain disorder that affects how a person processes reality. How a person processes reality. Think about that. It changes the way that someone thinks.
Please don't talk about schizophrenia. You don't even know what you're talking about.
It is not something a person can just will themselves out of. For many
Yeah, we know.
people, schizophrenia means their brain is giving them information that feels absolutely real, even when it is not real. That disconnect from reality is what makes this illness so dangerous in certain situations. People with schizophrenia can experience hallucinations, often hearing voices that others cannot hear. They can develop delusions, beliefs that feel unshakably true to them, even when there is no evidence to support them. Thoughts can become disorganized or jump rapidly from one idea to another, making communication difficult. Paranoia is also common, especially the belief that others are trying to hurt them, trying to control them or deceive them. One of the hardest parts of schizophrenia is something called lack of insight. Many people with the illness do not recognize that they are sick. From their perspective, the world is wrong, not them. That means their reactions, their extreme ones, can feel logical or necessary inside their own mind. And when someone loses insight, their ability to make safe,
Maybe Lauren's dealing with, I don't know what's going on here.
rational decisions can disappear along with it. But this is important to say this very clearly.
All right.
The vast majority of people with schizophrenia are not violent.
Okay. Where did we see this? What's the stats on this? And where's the attribution to this fact you're telling us?
They're far more likely to be harmed than to harm anyone else.
Okay.
But violence can occur in certain high-risk situations that usually involves untreated or poorly treated psychosis, intense paranoia, active hallucinations, or delusions involving fear or perceived threats. When you add sudden medication changes, emotional instability, or substance abuse into the mix.
Thank you, Tortoise Interference says, does Lauren know she's schizophrenic? I don't think so. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows.
The risk drastically increases. And in those moments, a person may believe they're acting in self-defense, responding to a threat that feels very real to them, or following internal commands they don't understand how to resist. From the outside, the behavior looks horrifying. From inside the illness, it may feel unavoidable. Schizophrenia is typically treated with antipsychotic medications, which work by altering brain chemistry to reduce hallucinations and those delusions.
Why does she roll her eyes? And those delusions.
But finding the right medication, the right dose is rarely simple. There is no single drug that works for everyone. Treatment often involves trial and error. Doctors adjust dosages, switch medications, monitor side effects, and hope.
We listen to you on this.
As an attempt to cope can quickly spiral into addiction, creating a cycle where the illness fuels substance use and the substance use intensifies the illness. It's not about recklessness or moral failure. It's often about desperation and trying to survive a mind that no longer feels safe. And I want to really stress again that schizophrenia isn't one single fixed condition.
Okay.
It exists on a spectrum. That means symptoms, severity, and functioning can vary widely from person to person and even change over time. Some people experience mild to intermittent symptoms and live fairly stable lives with treatment, while others have more severe psychosis.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Disorganized thinking, or difficulty distinguishing reality from delusions. Stress, medication changes, substance use, and life events can all influence where someone falls on that spectrum at any given moment. And as we learn more information about this case, my co-host, criminal psychologist, Dr. Joleen Matthias.
Criminal psychologist, no forensic, all criminal psychologist. My co-host, my husband, the man who wants me to shut up. Criminal psychologists. They are really selling that. That is their main marketing tool, is John. That's scary. Scary.
We'll come back on to talk about.
He'll be back on to talk about something he doesn't know anything about, where he will just gossip and speculate.
Schizophrenia and how that diagnosis could have impacted this case. But one of the hardest questions people ask in cases like this is, can a person with...
Can I go to the trial? Can I sit in the front row? And can I file a civil stalking injunction on trial tourists?
Schizophrenia be held accountable? In severe psychosis, it is possible for someone to act without fully understanding what they are doing or grasping the consequences of their actions. They may believe they're responding to a threat that doesn't exist. They may misinterpret reality entirely.
You already said that.
How something so unthinkable can happen, even inside families with resources, access to care, and deep concern. The diagnosis changes the way this case has to be looked at, whether people are ready for that or not. Nothing about learning that Nick Reiner was diagnosed with schizophrenia makes what happened to Rob and Michelle any less horrific. Their deaths are just as devastating and just as unjust. 2 lives were lost in a way no family should ever have to endure, and that truth does not change. But at the same time, this new information forces a more complicated conversation. If Nick was truly in the middle of an unstable schizophrenic episode with medications being adjusted, substance abuse in the background, and his mental state deteriorating, then it's also heartbreaking to imagine what may have been happening inside his mind. He may have been terrified. He may not have understood what was real. He may not have known what he was doing or why he felt the way he did. For some people, that idea sounds like an excuse. I know. But mental illness.
I know.
Illness is not an excuse. It is a reality. And severe mental illness can completely hijack a person's perception of the world.
We know. We watched your whole 9-hour life and how you thought you were stalked and how you tried to manipulate the police.
Regardless of their upbringing, their bank account, or their last name. Nick may be viewed by many as spoiled, privileged, or a so-called Nepo baby.
Jeez, Lauren, tell us how you really feel.
It's about the fact that years ago when that person cut me off, she could not handle my vulnerability and my raw emotion. And I'm still pissed.
John, we know. Lauren is talking. Let your wife talk, John. You've talked enough, okay? Let Lauren talk. Let Lauren and Lauren's new face talk, okay?
But no amount of money, influence, or access can magically cure schizophrenia.
Yep.
Wealth.
Yep. There's no magic cure. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Lauren.
Does not insulate families from psychosis. Fame does not prevent addiction. And no class of people is immune to mental illness spiraling out of control.
This again is another unnecessary video, honestly.
Anything, this case exposes how powerless families can become when an adult child is severely ill, even when they are scared, even when they are begging for help, even when
Even when they're begging for help. Begging.
there are warning signs. This isn't a story with easy villains or clean conclusions. It's a tragedy layered on top of another tragedy, a family broken in ways that feel almost impossible to comprehend. As this case moves forward, emotions will run high, opinions will harden.
Why are you smiling? Lauren, why are you smiling? What's going on, Lauren?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Understanding the role of mental illness doesn't mean forgetting the victims. It means refusing to look away from the full truth. And sometimes the full truth is uncomfortable.
Oh, shit, we got it uncomfortable. It's becoming uncomfortable for me. Sometimes it's uncomfortable.
And this was becoming uncomfortable for me. And this was becoming uncomfortable for me. And this was becoming uncomfortable for me.
Oh, that was moving. I like this. God, I've never watched their content before, so this is insane to me. Sorry, it's like my first time. I was like such a hidden true crime virgin, other than, you know, them lying about being stalked. So I'm just like, this is what it is. This is what we're trying to protect. This is garbage. Obviously, allegedly, according to me, that's my opinion. But I like her. I need to be better about the little cutouts I use of myself in the thumbnails. I'm usually like, or doing something, and she's like Zoolander. Let me tell you about murder. I'll tell you about murder. This is a thumbnail about murder, clearly. Yeah, I'm pouting my lips for murder. And the one down there too. It's a defense move for murder. They're tragedy trolls, tragedy pimps. Like, it's crazy. Oh my God. I might have to roast some of your stuff, guys. I might have to, because this is crazy. I don't know how much I can watch, because that was a lot. But yeah, this is, oh God, it's pretty bad. I thought, I don't know. I thought maybe I was expecting more. I think I maybe was expecting a little more. You know, I don't know. Thank you, Bloomflower Bar, for the super chat. So this is my request for a Jolene and Jay show to review HTC. It can be called Jolay. I know I'm not alone in wanting that. You're both my favorites. That's so sweet. I am always open to a collab. So hit me up. Hit me up. That could be fun. That could actually be really fun. Tortoise Interference, thank you so much for the super chat. Does Lauren know she's, oh, we already hit that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is she reading from WebMD? JP Cole 888 says, probably. Probably. She probably is. She probably is. Oh God. Oh boy. Yeah, these thumbnails too. Like, what are we modeling here? What's going on? Oh goodness, you guys. And here I wanted to roast up freaking Duty Ron and also the Christina. I haven't even roasted and reacted to the Christina Henderson body cam. So it looks like we'll have to do that next time, you guys. But we need a little Nana palette cleanser. So I'm going to go, you guys smash that like. We're going to get, I call her my Nene. We're going to get a little Nana in here. And we'll get like a little update on Nana, because she's here. She doesn't go back to Minnesota until Tuesday, I think. So we got Nana for a little bit longer. And sorry I haven't been going live as much, but I've just been having so much fun with Nana. Yesterday we went up the tram. And today she went to the casino because she got a $50 Visa gift card or something. She allegedly, that's what Nana said. Okay, we'll say allegedly.
Allegedly.
She was like, I need to take your car. Me and your dad got $50. I was like, I didn't get a $50 gift card. She's like, you don't go enough. I just go when she's here. Go with her. And she gives me like $100 on the machine. And I say, don't give me money, Nana. And then she's like, here, because she knows that otherwise, you know, when I'm done gambling my amount. I'm like, we should go. Let's do something else. Just take more. So let's get caught up with Nene, you guys. So smash that like, and I'll be right back with Nana.
Because they're not allowing you to be complex.
No, I need to conform.
Yeah, when she's talking shit about people in the text messages, it's very complex. You don't get it.
You need to conform, right? If you reject them, you're not conforming. You're not loyal. Like one of the themes that you see throughout this entire TikTok is, oh, she's a bad friend.
Do you see how ridiculous this is, John? Even when you describe what's in the TikTok, oh, she's a bad friend. Do you see how that's not a crime? That's not a threat. That's not stalking. That's women who aren't getting along and they're acting petty and they're fighting with each other and they're trying to one up each other.
I'm going to punish her for being a bad friend. She doesn't know
I'm punishing her for being a bad friend.
what a friendship is. That's
not what a friendship is.
The ideal. That's the
You just summed up what's going on.
reason why there's a real risk of violence here is because number one, this can escalate so easily. And
or it couldn't. Name something that you've covered that started like this. With wine-soaked, upper middle class white ladies who get in fights and each other after making tiki-takis. That's not going to happen. And you know it, John. I'm ashamed of you, John.
Oh, half of you got to go. You got to go by noon today.
Yeah, we heard the dog.
No, John. They will just continue to talk shit on each other. No one will be schmurdered.
Number two, you don't fit that ideal. You never did. You're not conforming to this very narrow, rigid perspective that they want you to fit into.
Of what a friend is and their friend. And yeah,
they don't want you to talk shit about them. What a novel idea for a friend. Hey, can you not talk shit about me? Thank you so much.
That makes this, by the way, I mentioned the moral crusade. That makes this an ideological battle in the sense that.
Not ideological. Not ideological. Oh, look it. I did my stand-up desk. Nana's here.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Nana?
Hi.
Hi, I've been blabbing.
I know. I've been listening.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you really listen? You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I don't. But I was going back and forth. And then I go back to Antiques Roadshow.
Are you watching Antiques Roadshow?
Yeah, back and forth.
Is that still on?
Yes. It's a great show.
What
I love it.
channel are you watching?
PBS.
Oh, how nice.
Isn't it on PBS?
I think
I
it
believe
is.
So. It's just a good
Good
channel.
for you.
I love it. Hi, everyone.
Well, we had a lot of requests for Nana.
I saw that. How nice was that? That just made me feel so good.
I told them you were at the casino because why did you have to go today?
You guys help. I went there because they were giving their players Visa cards.
I'm a player. I didn't get one.
They're players.
Oh, the players, the real players.
So I got a Visa card and Dad got a Visa card. And then we chose to stay and play some. And
can you play with your Visa
no,
card? Oh.
No. I was there for an hour and a half and that was plenty. Yeah, I just haven't been lucky this trip. That's okay.
Which machines did you play?
I like those Dragon Links now.
Mm.
And here's what I did. I was playing because these particular ones, you play nickels as the lowest, and then it's 250 hit, 250 hit. I kept doing that.
Oh, because you have to do max?
No, that's not max.
Oh, okay.
That's the lowest you can do.
Oh, okay.
And then I was going to dimes, and then that's $5.
Damn.
And that wasn't doing very good. So then Dad says, let's play together. Maybe that'll, change our luck. And it did a little bit. So we got a couple bonuses. And I put my money in and I hit it. And I just bumped the machine. I played $25.
A hand?
It hit and I went, I just hit $25. And Paul goes, oh my God.
So you didn't win $25, you bet $25.
I bet $25. I hit it. I hit
on accident.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
because I meant to hit the 250.
You need to go to the high roller area if you're going to bet $25 a hand.
Well, I can't do that. That was half of the money we had left. So then we got out of there real quick. Nana's playing $25 a hand.
Nana's a high roller, bitch.
But here's your gambler. Here's the way we think. We think, but what if I would have hit? I would have been.
Yes. I've told Chell that because when we go with Nana, I said, you know what? If the machine's not giving us a bonus, because we were playing like this, they had like a Halloween themed one. It was like Boo Bucks or something. And there were
okay.
Pumpkins, and they would open or burst for like a bonus. And I said, well, maybe if we bump it up to $2 a hand,
yeah,
then it kind of reset this, the system. And he was like, no.
No, and gamblers think different. And it's so funny because even with the Powerball, remember when a Powerball was $1?
Yeah.
And they said, we're raising it to $2 because that gives you a better chance. And I'm like,
they did that? I didn't even, really? Powerballs aren't $1?
No, they're $2 now.
Holy shit. Thank you, Wendy. You want to read the super chats?
Oh, I'd love to. Wendy, thank you. I always thought Lauren Strange, the dramatic pauses in her speech was off-putting.
That's the lady I'm talking about. You don't know about her.
Okay.
But
I always thought Lauren was strange too.
See,
no, I'm sorry.
You agree with me.
I'm sorry. I don't know Lauren. I know Lauren Chapin from Father Knows Best.
Who's that?
That was, did they call her, was she Kitten? She was the youngest one. Father Knows Best.
I remember.
Yeah, there's Betty and then Bud and then Kathy. They called her Kitten.
Oh, cute.
But her name was Chafin. Okay.
Thank you, Janice Ballet Flash.
Nana wasn't at the casino. She was getting poked in the sand. Love Nana. Well, I'll tell you, I felt like I was getting poked. So I ran out of there.
Janice said her new name for me is Sandy. Because
it's
said that's what.
Well, it's such a pretty name.
Yes,
and I'm not even, wasn't that the girl's name on Grease? Sandy?
Yeah.
I've watched Grease the other night trying to get into it. I don't like it.
You heard it here first. Nana hates Grease.
No, I just didn't like it.
Is it because you hate Olivia Newton-John?
I love Olivia Newton-John. I saw her in concert. She was really good.
Or is her husband missing? Is someone missing?
No, she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She passed away.
R.I.P. Didn't her husband disappear or something?
Yes.
Where'd he go?
I think I saw him at the casino.
Nana doesn't. What other shows don't you like that most people like? Because you have a couple that you're like, I don't like that shit.
Well, it just that Grease, that just wasn't my thing, And usually I can like musicals. Yeah, they're okay. But no, not
You're
that.
not really selling it. You're like, yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, sorry. But I am gonna go see with Linda on the 28th of this month.
Not this month? Oh,
yes.
This month. Okay, yeah.
We're gonna see Jesus Christ Superstar.
Have you ever seen it?
No. I mean, I got the double album, but
Jesus Christ Superstar. That's all I know. I've never seen it. We haven't even seen Wicked.
No.
We should watch it. We should be better.
Okay.
Do you want to read
all
Southern Issues?
Oh, look. Oh, I love that. My dog watches the Andy Griffith Show. Oh, I love that. So who's his favorite character on the Andy Griffith Show?
Who's his favorite? Thank you, Lindsay.
What was the neatest thing on the antique show? I got, I'm a toy person. I love toys. And this woman brought in a 1930s tin kind of car that her dad had. Her dad was born in 1923, she said. And it's just tin, made in Germany. It was a guy on a motorcycle. It was really cute.
A tin? That's a toy?
Yeah, tin. It's made out of tin.
Oh, but it's I thought it meant like a tin that had a picture on it, like a cookie tin. I am confused.
No.
I'm sorry, Nana.
No, let's go back.
Okay.
I hate Grease. No.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Wendy, for becoming a member.
Oh, is that ever nice? Thanks, Wendy.
Oh my gosh. Dana, will you watch Wicked with? Everyone says it's so good. Will you watch it with me?
What exactly is it about? Is it a spin-off of The Wizard of Oz? What is it?
I think kind of. I have never seen it either.
Okay.
But it looks like it has great people in it. There's like it's got a positive message, I think.
We could use some positive messages.
Yeah. So
yes.
Should we watch it and then see if you like it?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think she wants to watch
I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
I'll be upstairs watching Grease. No.
Okay. What other shows? You've told me recently there were certain shows either you haven't seen or you were like, I don't like it.
There are so many that I haven't seen. It's like when you kids were little, I didn't see those. Like Goonies. I never saw Goonies.
Ever?
No.
We got to watch Goonies. It's so good.
I've never seen Goonies. Now, who directed that? That wasn't Rob Reiner, was
Steven
it?
Spielberg, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole thing. Did you talk about?
You've seen The Wiz?
Yes, with Diana Ross.
So it's like the remake of kind of The Wiz.
Oh, okay.
Too. Yeah.
Because I didn't think much of The Wiz either.
What?
Did you think that was good?
Well, it was kind of scary. Well, so was
I
was gonna say It's a Wonderful Life. What am I thinking of?
Diana Ross leaving the Supremes was kind of scary, but I didn't think The Wiz was scary. I don't think.
What was the main song from The Wiz? It was like
Ease on down the road.
You got it.
Yeah,
Ease
that
on
one.
down. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Good. Good.
Grease, and there's a Grease too. Oh God.
Grease 2 has not Olivia Newton-John. Who is in Grease 2? The other actor, she's great. She
Grease
played
Grease
in
2.
everything. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, I like
I
her.
think she was in it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like her. But no, sorry, I just don't. I started watching it and I thought, oh my God, get this off.
Okay.
Wiz stunk. Thank you, Colleen.
So you
Thank
don't
you.
like The Wiz. You don't like Grease. What else don't you like? I love hearing what Nana doesn't like.
What? Oh, you know what I really liked? American Graffiti with Ron Howard. That was a great show.
Nana gets lady boners.
I love
for
Ron Howard. I love him. He was born a day after your dad. Same year.
Here's a question. Dad's not here. He doesn't watch the channel. If Ron Howard shows up, right? He's
Yes.
like, I'm leaving my wife.
He never would leave
But,
Cheryl.
okay. Cheryl left him. I know she'll never leave him, but this is all hypothetical.
No.
Okay. He's like, Dave's eating something. Would you leave Dad for Ron Howard?
Oh, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I would just like to sit and talk with him. He just seems delightful. And I just love the book, The Boys, that he wrote with his brother after both his parents died. It was just so good. If you get a chance to read it. It's very good. Let's see. What other? Oh, Mary Poppins. I like that. I just watched that recently.
But you said you had never seen it. Yeah.
I'd never seen it in 1964 when it came out.
Davey, he chewed off a light from the tree.
Oh.
No, David.
Then we go back to You Light Up My Life, Dave. But yeah, it was Mary Poppins was very good. My dad and I and my brother were on our way to see Mary Poppins and we got in a car accident. So I just never went to see it. I never got a chance again to see it. 1964.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But everybody lived.
Everybody lived. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was before seatbelts, we didn't have seatbelts on.
Oh my God, Nana.
So
you thank God that you survived, or you never would have went to the Bahamas.
And Sandy, you wouldn't have been born.
Oh my gosh, Nana.
Poor Sandy.
Nana, tell him about Rob Reiner.
Did Nana watch Rob Reiner? And all the time. We loved that show. That was so good. It was one of my mom's favorites because we never saw people talk like that on TV. We grew up with Rob and Laura Petrie, and the people that slept in the
separate
beds and
did,
stuff. And
Lucille Ball, did they sleep in
most
beds
definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And so you loved All in the Family.
I just loved All in the Family. It was just so groundbreaking at the time. And they brought up things and they said things that just people wouldn't say. People did say, but never heard it on TV.
Not on TV. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got to find my little super chat noise here. Nana likes to read the super chats. Go ahead.
Okay. This is from Carol. 911. Hi, Carol.
Hi,
I remember
Carol.
you from the other night. Nana is so sweet and funny. Puts a smile on my face after having to watch HTC garbage, although Joleen made it bearable. That's so nice.
Oh, HTC stands for Hidden True Crime, Nana.
Oh,
It's a crime channel. They just did a video saying they were going to unmask Nick Reiner because her husband is allegedly a psychologist, and they didn't know nothing.
I saw some of that. They're talking garbage. They really are. They're just, and speaking as a parent, you try to do everything you can for your child.
Mm-hmm.
To find fault in how they raised him is disgusting. Everybody has their own way, and you really want to help your child along. And I know he had substance abuse problems, and so we're not here to judge. It was just an awful thing that happened.
Speculate on,
No, just terrible. We have to have some fun in this life and some joy. Like I said the other night, if we could just have Dick Van Dyke, 100 years of Dick Van Dyke, happy birthday, that would be wonderful. And they said too, and I'm getting my stuff on Facebook, but it said that Dick Van Dyke, when he heard about it, about Rob Reiner and his wife's passing, that he just couldn't sleep. He was just kind of like,
who said that?
one of them.
Nana, you're as bad as Lauren. She doesn't know.
I don't know. I just read the stuff.
But you're not a
on
journalist.
Facebook.
You're just a fan, and you're a sweet person. And
Yeah,
I imagine he is. I'm not. What a horrible thing to learn about one of your
friends' kids. I mean, he
Yeah.
watched this kid grow up. You know, it was just I was born in 63, and I think Presley was born in like 68. Presley.
Elvis? No.
Oh no.
He was old. He's like
Who's
born
Presley? Are you talking Elvis Presley?
No.
No, can't be. So you were born in 63. My sisters were born in 60. I have twin sisters.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke just turned 100, and Lisa, we went to see his documentary, and Nana loved it.
It was so good. It was just so good.
Mary says,
I want a Nana for Christmas. Oh my God. You guys are too damn nice. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It's just everybody seems to be down this Christmas.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. That's why I try to do my best, get to the casino, get out there shopping. No, I'm making, Lisa Marie Presley.
Yes. Well, there's this, I saw a story that something about Lisa Marie's daughter. I didn't look into it, about giving eggs to John Travolta and his wife, and might be the father of her eggs might have been used for their youngest son.
Yes. I don't know.
I didn't read it.
Yeah,
We didn't read it. We can
I
just
did read
speculate.
it.
Oh, you
I
did?
did read it, and it still didn't make any sense to me because this would have been coming out a long time ago, I would think. But Lisa Marie Presley, it was fun because we went to see Graceland, Paul and I, and this is a couple of years ago. It was just
putting your hand on
oops, I'm sorry. It was so beautiful. I just loved it. It was fun. We saw a lot of Lisa Marie Presley's, like her crib, her first little coat, her first little
I bet it was like fur. Yeah,
it was fur coat, real fur. But it was so exciting to see where they lived and stuff. And we're so used to seeing these huge homes and things like that. And it's not a huge home, but it was just beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't read the article, but I did see that was trending, that there is a lawsuit regarding all this and against Priscilla Presley. And I got to look into it because I'm just like Dr. John. I'm just speculating at this
I didn't
point.
see anything on that. I'm going to have to look at
Someone
that.
said Julie said she isn't going to like Wicked. I want to know, but it's like 2 hours or so.
Oh, God.
Long.
We'll have to get a big box of Raisinets.
Well, we can watch it from home and get a big box.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Jessica said, "You're a bright light at the end of a long, dark day. So sweet, Nan and Joleen." Thanks, Jessica.
Isn't that nice? Thank you, Jessica. What a pretty picture you have out there.
Mm-hmm. Like Lisa Marie was the egg donor?
No, it's Keel.
For Jet?
It's the
passed away?
No, it's the daughter Keel. What's her first name?
Riley.
Thank
Riley
you.
Keel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, who knows about this stuff?
Who knows about this stuff? That's what
I
Nana
think
says.
Trump just put it out there so he doesn't have to put the Epstein things out there.
He just made it up.
Made it up. My grandma loved Elvis. We still have to listen to his Christmas album. Have a blue Christmas. You have to listen to his Christmas album. That is wonderful. We listened to Bing Crosby. That's what my mom had.
You did?
Yeah, loved it.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Nat King Cole. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. What is the name of it? Christmas.
Jack Frost nipping at your
That's my favorite. My favorite song that I can't remember.
It's
the
about
name.
nuts.
It's about these nuts.
These nuts.
No, it is. It's a wonderful song. The Christmas song. I think it's called the Christmas song.
Oh, Scorpio says Priscilla Presley's ex-business partners are suing her. All of this stuff is being put in legal filings. So IDK, what's true? Yeah. And what isn't, as it hasn't been vetted in court yet. Who knows, man?
You know, no one leaves these people alone, do they? I mean,
yes.
Just so sad.
We didn't really, our favorite holiday movie is It's a Wonderful Life. That's her and I watch it over and over every year. But White Christmas, I'll be honest with you, is White Christmas the one where they sing and they dance? It's the one that like the Borks love?
Well, I love White Christmas.
But don't the cousins love that one? Isn't that
think
their favorite?
so. I think so. That and Holiday Inn. I love Holiday Inn.
I tried to get into White Christmas, right? I can't. Why?
You can't?
No.
Now, see, I get mixed up. Now,
wait, that's Bing Crosby. What's the one? No, I think it's White Christmas where they dance and sing, and there's two guys.
Is it Danny Kaye and
Fred Astaire
on that one?
Google. We can look.
Is it Fred Astaire? on White
I don't
Christmas,
think
or is that Holiday Inn? I think that's Holiday
You
Inn.
guys let us know what we're talking
I
about.
love
'cause
Holiday Inn.
We don't know. Here, let me look this up. Okay,
Oh,
so White Christmas. I think it's White Christmas because I think our cousins love this movie. Yes. Okay.
oh yes, Danny Kaye.
Okay, so who's in this one, Nana?
It's Bing Crosby.
1954, the year you were born.
Yes, Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, Vera Ellen.
Okay, so I start to watch it and I go, oh, I think I like this. And then
that's not my favorite. Holiday Inn is better.
It's really long and there's lots of things happen. Like there's parts I like and then I lose interest and I don't know what's wrong. It has to
That's
be
okay.
me. It has
That's
to
all
be
right.
me.
Try Holiday Inn. I think you'll like that better. And that's with Fred Astaire and Bing Crosby.
I like the one with
Bring up
Natalie
Holiday Inn.
Wood.
Miracle on 34th
Miracle
Street.
on
One of
34th
my
Street.
favorites. Oh my gosh, she's so cute in that.
Which one do you want me to bring up?
Holiday Inn. It's so good.
What you doing? Nothing. Chilling at the Holiday Inn. You and your friends on to your Have you ever heard of that song?
No, but it's got a nice beat and it's easy to dance to.
What you doing? Nothing. Chilling at the Holiday Inn. Oh, Holiday Inn movie because it pulls up the.
Oh, it pulls up all the Holiday Inns around the
Yeah.
area. Okay. Yeah, this one is so good. And anything with Fred Astaire in it. Oh my gosh. He's such beautiful, beautiful dancer. And
Marjorie Reynolds, Bing Crosby again. He was the guy.
Yes, he was.
But
I know what you're gonna say.
I always say it to Nana.
I know.
We won't talk about it. We're staying on the positive.
We're staying on the positive.
Natalie Wood was a doll. She was a little doll baby.
She really was. Oh my God, and it's so cute in that. Oh,
Christmas
that
Story
show.
is a classic.
It is a classic. You'll shoot your eye out.
Christmas Vacations. Oh, we always say the blessing.
Oh, I know.
We always do that when someone doesn't hear something or they get something wrong in our family. We go the blessing. Grace? Oh, Grace, she died whatever years ago.
I know that she was my favorite. She was my favorite. When I was taking care of my mom, we were all taking care of her and she was sick. And we had a hospital bed in the living room and she was in a hospice situation. And I was trying to get her back up into bed and she kind of got away from me, you know. So I laid her on the floor, you know, gently and had to call someone and say, I need some help getting her back up. Yes. And she looked at me, she goes, are we having a slumber party? And I said, no, Aunt Bethany, this is our home.
Yeah, it's like the damn cat in the box. The same when she wrapped up her cat or she wrapped up the Jello mold.
The Jello. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She was just the best.
And Clark Little says, I always say, you serious, Clark, to my dad because that's our lesson.
Oh, that is cute. You serious, Clark?
You serious, Clark?
That was one of my favorites. That was just so funny.
It is so funny.
And who is the gal that was his wife?
Barbara Eden?
No,
is it?
no, that's I Dream of
Beverly
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
Oh, yes.
Right? Let me
yes.
double check.
Yes, it is.
Beverly D'Angelo. Oh, she's a gorge. She's such a good actress.
She was married to who?
I don't know.
She was married to Al Pacino, I believe.
No, she was.
Go ahead, put in Al Pacino again.
Okay, let me put in
She's just so beautiful. Just so beautiful.
You're right.
6-year relationship. Oh, I guess they weren't married, but a 6-year relationship.
97 to 2003, resulting in twins. They had twins.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I can see those two together.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's just beautiful and he is. Oh my God. Every time I look at him, I think Serpico, best movie out there.
Have you seen Scarface?
No, I did see it and I think it's gross.
Really?
Absolutely gross. I'd never watch that again.
Did you ever see the movie Casino with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci?
No, I didn't.
Did you see A Bronx Tale? Did you see any of the gangster movies?
Angels with Dirty Faces. It is a wonderful movie and you can't find it anywhere. And it's with Jimmy Cagney. Oh my God.
No, you know what I always get it confused with? The one with Haley Mills that we like. Angels with Dirty Faces was okay. Haley Mills. We
where
just
not
The Trouble with Angels.
Oh my God, when they're at
my
that
God.
that all girls school.
If you haven't watched, for some reason, everyone's probably like, we've seen it, Jolene. But the 1996
good.
classic Nana introduced me to when I was a kid, The Trouble with Angels with Haley Mills. And it's such a good movie.
It's so good. I still wanted to be a nun back then when that
You
came out.
did.
So what year was that?
1966.
Yeah, so I was
So
being
you were-
sixth grade.
Yeah.
So I just, oh my gosh, I hadn't met eighth grade boys yet.
Yeah, once you met Dad, you were like, I'm not being a nun anymore.
It was before Dad.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was just so good. I mean, it looked like fun to be in an all-girl
It was a good
school. And
movie.
yes.
Okay. Too old to give a shit says, Nana, have you been to the biggest casino in the world in Oklahoma? I don't even think you've ever been to Oklahoma. Have
No,
you?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
You got to put that on your list.
What is the name of it?
Yeah. We're like, what is
the name of it?
That's the movie that Kevin plays in Home. I always wonder if that was a real. Okay, you guys, this is gonna sound so dumb, but I always wondered if that was a real movie. Yeah, leave you, get you no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of
I'm
lead.
sure it is.
Is that the movie you were talking about? Angels with Dirty Faces?
No,
it's not.
no,
Oh,
no. Angels with
what
Dirty
was
Faces
that?
are with
J is for Justice. What movie is that?
Jimmy Cagney and the Dead End Kids, or they're used to call, or they're even called the Dead
Wasn't
End
he a
Kids.
cutie?
And no, he was a little short guy, and he did the "I'm a Yankee Doodle."
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
no. I
Yeah.
thought
he was one of the best.
I think I'm thinking of the guy with the salad dressing. For some reason. What's his name?
Paul
Newman.
Oh,
He was a hottie, right?
oh my God, yes.
Did he die recently?
I think he's been gone a while.
We could do a show. Who's Dead with Nana and Jolene?
Oh yeah,
He was a cutie.
Paul Newman. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, I always say the salad dressing, but he was known for a lot more.
I know. I
Is
was
it
like,
even his salad dressing?
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. No, J is for Justice is saying yes.
What?
That is. Okay, so what was the movie you told me? Not the Trouble with Angels, but Angels with Dirty Faces.
Angels with Dirty Faces. That is not the show that was being
Home
shown.
Alone.
Wait a minute.
Yes, it is, Nana. No, Angels with Filthy Souls.
Yes.
The title is a reference to the 1938 Angels with Dirty Faces.
Okay, all right. A
The
reference
film's
to.
original script ended with Marv and Harry in prison watching Angels with Filthy. So it's like homage to that
Oh, I see.
or something.
Oh, listen to you, homage.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
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 Well, that's interesting to me, though.
That is interesting.
because I knew it wasn't.
I've always wondered if that was a real movie.
I thought it was, but
Yeah.
But Angels with Dirty Faces.
To get your
it's the
ugly,
best.
yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
Angels with Filthy Souls.
That's
That's funny.
That's fun that it's like a play
Oh,
on that.
it's someone saying right here.
Robert Redford. Maybe
Oh,
that's what I was thinking of. Why do Robert Redford and Paul Newman look alike to me?
They do well. They were in that wonderful movie in 1971 or 72.
Robert Redford was cute too. Is
Oh, he
still
was
alive?
hot. No, he just passed this
God,
year.
all the hot
See,
people.
he passed September 16th,
Oh,
2025.
no.
But raindrops keep falling on your head. What's the name of the show?
Raindrops keep falling on my head. but
What is
that
the name of
doesn't
it?
mean
Oh,
da-da-da,
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember. And the Sting.
Earthly.
The
So
Sting.
who did you have a boner over when you were younger? You know, like what celebrity did you have boners for?
That's a good question. I don't know if I really did.
And this
I
was
know
becoming uncomfortable for me.
My cousin and I.
Not your
used to-
cousin, Nana. That's illegal.
My cousin and I used to like Fabian, and
Fabian.
yeah, he was a singer way back.
What did he sing?
I can't remember now.
No, you liked Mickey Rooney. No,
Mickey Dolenz.
Mickey
But from,
Dolenz.
I loved Mickey Rooney. Yes. No.
Mickey Dolenz was your guy.
Yeah, he was one of the monkeys. Right.
He
Loved
was
him.
your favorite.
Boing, 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 boing.
Was he your favorite?
Yes, of the monkeys.
He wasn't the little one. He was the one with the hat.
Yes. No, that's Mike Nesmith, one with
I thought you liked Mike Nesmith.
no, Mickey Dolenz.
Mickey, and when he died,
Mickey is still with us. He's the only he's the only
Jesus.
he's the only monkey that's still alive.
What was the one that you made a shrine to on your desk
That
at
was
work when he
Davy.
passed?
That
So
was Davy.
Davy wasn't your favorite monkey? Hi, Prince.
No, but he's the first one to pass. And it was nice because I had diet pop and water for people, and I had these psychedelic flowers And then I had a nice etching of Davy.
Aw. So you had a little wake for him.
Yes.
When she worked for the Minnesota State Senate. So
it was nice. It was fun. I mean, it was just, and then I played on a cassette tape, all the favorite.
Did you play All the Leaves Are Brown? No, that's not.
No,
that.
that's not it.
That's
The
not
Last
that.
Train to Clarksville. And
Oh
I'm a
yeah, take
Believer.
the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet
at
you
this.
at the same. I know it's Prince. Is that how the song goes? Take
Yes.
the last train to Clarksville.
Yes, yes.
The Monkees had some bangers.
Oh, they did. They were wonderful.
Tortoise, thank you so much. Producer Prince is just.
Come here.
He
Come
came
here,
to work.
Prince.
This is what he does, Nana. He comes to work,
Come here, Prince.
and
Sit
we
down.
just let him do whatever he
Sit down.
wants.
Come here.
Look at Nana's like, okay, let's get down, Prince. No, he just does what he wants. He'll eventually get down.
Okay.
We just let him. He kind of runs the.
Okay.
He runs the show.
My high school choir did NKC's.
Sorry, I pulled the mic from you.
NKC's. Now, is that a boy band? NKC's.
You're thinking of NKOTB. My high school choir did NKC's Christmas song. The solo is messed up, and I'll never hear it without thinking Goys and Tooties on his sleigh.
Oh.
Nana, you have a great voice busting out with Jesus Christ Superstar. Get it, girl.
Get it, girl. It's so funny because I was with my friends, and my one friend has a place in Nevada, and we went there, and I was telling the girls, I says, I get to go see Jesus Christ Superstar. And Faye, one of the girls, looks at me and says, oh, what are you going to do when they take their clothes off? And I go, Faye, that's
Magic Mike.
no, that's hair. That's hair.
Hairspray?
No, just hair.
What's hair?
It's a musical.
And they get naked?
Yeah.
For why?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but to think that Jesus Christ Superstar, what do you do when they take off their clothes? I'm like, what?
What does she think? It's a porno?
No.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. When I saw her face, I'm a believer. Sing it, Nana. Nana's like Prince. Come here. You can't control him. He's a free spirit. He's
He is a free
He's
spirit.
like me. Wendy,
Oh,
thank you.
Somebody was a Bobby Sherman. Oh, my sisters like Bobby Sherman too. And they liked Donny Osmond, and they had Donny Osmond posters in our room. We had to share a room, three of us girls. That was fun.
Did you get boners for Donny Osmond?
No, but I think he's real cute. I mean, he was past my.
He was too young for you?
Too young.
Oh my gosh. Dental Lori's in the chat. We love Dental Lori. Thank you so much, Dental Lori, for gifting. We'll be able to see it if Nana, you're not used to the Prince lives. So Nana's like, what? Because producer Tilly, she didn't. This is Prince. This is how he does. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, Dental
Is that
Lori.
ever nice?
We love Dental Lori.
Yeah, Hair was an old musical. David Cassidy. Oh, he was really cute too. I like David Cassidy.
Which one was David? Oh, was he from Partridge Family?
Yes.
Which one was the guy that everyone Leaf Garrett? Leaf? Didn't Karen and Kathy like
They
them?
liked him.
She had little twin younger sisters, and they liked him.
Yeah, Leaf Garrett.
Is he still with us?
He's still with us.
Is he good, or is he in celebrity rehab, or what are we doing?
He's still with us.
Oh, he's still with
No,
us?
I don't know. I make jokes, but no.
Okay.
He's
yeah,
still with
Ron
us.
Howard is your biggest celebrity crush ever.
Most definitely.
No, you didn't. Did you answer? Because Dave was eating the tree. Would you? Okay, let's say Dad is gone. Okay, that's morbid. Let's say
I would not.
Dad says we can take a third, and Ron Howard says I've always wanted to be in a throuple. Would you let Ron Howard be in a throuple?
No, I just want to sit and talk with him. And
What if he tried to smooch you?
Oh my God, stop it. Tongue or no tongue? Okay.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want, Nene.
No, I just think he's just he seems like such a wonderful human being.
Daughter Bryce Howard, she's a good actress.
Yes, she is.
I like her.
She was on The Help, right?
Yeah, I think she was. And my favorite episode of Black Mirror, she's in it, and she's really good. Steffi, thank you for being a member for 4 months.
Oh,
YouTube unsub me from the Queen, Jolene, and Anna. Oh, Steffi, write a serious letter.
YouTube unsubbed me.
They
Why
do
would
that.
they do that? Oh my gosh.
They do that.
Get out of our business.
Those ass wipes. Knock it off.
Yeah, stop it.
Sorry, I pulled the
And then
comments
we
from
get to go over to
Oh, we have to go clean up. My mother-in-law's coming to town, so we're gonna go get her house straightened up because she's coming in from Texas because she has a house out here too. So me and Nana are gonna go over and to clean it up. So when she gets here, she'll have like fresh sheets.
Yeah, that's
And,
nice.
You know, we should probably like pick up some waters, put them in the fridge, just make sure
That's
once
really nice.
her and my stepfather-in-law get to town, they'll be comfy.
Can
Plus,
we-
her house is really nice.
Oh, it's so
and they have a
nice.
hot tub, so maybe we'll go in the hot tub.
Can we swing through like a bank so I can do an ATM withdrawal?
What
so
happened?
So I have
Uh-oh.
some money to go on now.
For what?
Well, you never know.
You carry cash?
Yes.
Oh my god, I never have cash.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
I
yes,
should
yes.
have cash.
Oh yes. Us older people, we always need our cash.
Mary says, I went to a seance with Ron. What? With
What?
Ron Howard?
What?
Oh my god.
Do tell. What is that?
Tell us everything. Here's a question. Nana.
Oh, Jolene, are you named after the Dolly Parton song? Always
Yes,
sing that song
I
in
was
my
a
head.
redheaded whore. That Nana named me after a redheaded whore. I love that song, by the way.
I love that song, but no, I didn't.
I wish.
I did not.
But I mean, it's like, your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green.
Yeah, so close.
Your
So
smile is like a
close.
breath of spring. Your voice is soft like summer rain. And I cannot compete with you, Jolene.
I know.
I did have red hair for a long
You
time.
did. You did.
I miss my red hair, but my hair's
I
too
love-
gray now. I can't go red.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be dyeing it every week.
Dolly, well, your hair looks beautiful
Was the
now.
beach I was conceived on, Batty wants to know, called Jolene? It was called Slut Island. Slutty McSlutville Island. That's what it's called.
Paradise Island. It was Paradise Island in the
love-
Bahamas.
I love Dolly too, and I desperately want to go to Dollywood. And I told Nana we need to take a girls' trip to Dollywood. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think that would be really
Tennessee.
fun. I would really love. I've never been to Tennessee.
You know, Dolly Parton is the reason Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show exists. Her production company, originally, I believe, they bought it and set it into motion. And Dolly is so philanthropic, and she's one of those people like Prince. You don't even know all the things she gives to. It's Jamie B.
I know that little face. Hi, Jamie B. Nice to see you, honey.
I got my Jamie B. Look
Nice
what
to
I got.
see you. What did you get?
Well, I have my decorations that I like from Jamie B.
Oh.
Made this for Christmases.
I put mine up this year too.
I love it. And then I have my other one, the present and the snowman. I think this is supposed to go on his head, but I just like this by itself.
I do too, and I put a candle on.
I
mine.
put a candle in my present one.
I like that.
I did.
Yeah, I saw somebody in the chat, and I don't know if your name was Twisted Sister or something like that, saying Nana just wants to slink back into the casino. I don't like when people
could on
know.
the way home.
I
could
don't
bring
like
you.
when people. No, I don't. I can't go there.
My dad might be watching.
I can't go there again.
We
Trust me.
can't.
No.
She's done. Southern just do it. I'm from Tennessee. I love Tennessee. I think Tennessee is so gorgeous, and
I've never been, and I always wanted to.
I would live in Tennessee. Okay, let's.
I saw
this
Dolly
one.
live with my parents years ago.
Lucky. I want to see Dolly still and Willie Nelson.
I saw Willie Nelson.
I've never seen him.
Karen and I went, and it was really good.
How old were you?
This is recent. Yeah, this is within
Really?
the last 2 years.
At the Minnesota State Fair?
Nope. We had to go to Minneapolis.
Oh my God.
I know.
To get you to Minneapolis. Only Willie could
Only
do that.
Willie could do it.
Do you want to read? Thank you, Celtic Christy 17, for being a member for 2 months.
Very nice. Nana and Jolene, you all are the best. Thanks for making my bad week better. Also, Nana, my friend, knows Dick Van Dyke, his wife, and was at his birthday.
Can your friend be Nana's friend?
I just love that. That's so nice to hear, because I have this album and no one ever talks about it. And it's just Dick Van Dyke on the album saying, "Songs I Like" by Dick Van Dyke.
Is it him singing?
Yes.
Oh, you have that album?
Yes.
Thank you, Chickenhead PK, Dork Face Nerd. That's what I'm always going to call Chickenhead.
Nanny Pants, much love from the rainforest. Where's the rainforest?
It's in the rainforest.
Okay.
Chickenhead, thank you. Move here. It's fun and sunny, not warm. Yes.
Oh, that's all right.
Nana will move to the rainforest.
The rainforest. It sounds like a beautiful green place.
Oh, Janice Ballet Flat says, I got the worst chub rub of my life at Dollywood. Jean shorts and water rides, or not a good mix. I have these jeans from Old Navy that I thought, they're going to be, they were like kind of like baggy and like oversized. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to be like one of the cool kids, with the baggy stuff. And I'll tell you, whatever the crease is, the seam that are in the middle of those, they are like it's like a knife cutting my thighs every time. I still wear them sometimes, but
Oh my God, ish.
but they're cute jeans, but they just really hurt.
Oh, that's why I hate corduroys. Corduroys, you know,
I like corduroys.
your thighs rub together and you could start a goddamn fire. Anyway.
You heard Dollywood is closing.
No.
Never, right?
Oh.
Look at Prince. Look at this dude.
No, Prince. No, honey.
Just let him. He's not gonna.
He just wants to be part of it.
Nana's like, no, this is what he does.
Okay.
He's got orange cat syndrome.
Forks, Twilight, North, Bay.
Bay. From Twilight.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that.
The movie Twilight?
No, never saw.
Oh,
that.
Dollywood is expanding.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Chicken Head. Thank you, Chicken Head. I'm trying to click on that. Okay. Oops.
Sorry.
My hand's not working. Oh, why is that?
I know I came alive
Oh,
when
there
I
we
came
go.
upstairs. I was falling asleep
Thank you, Chicken Head.
downstairs.
Some of our
watching TV.
land is in the HOH rainforests, like the head of household, like Big Brother.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Dolly just opened a pirate show in Panama City, Amy?
Oh
my gosh. Oh, Blessing Chicken Head says we used to go camping near Nia or Nay Bay. Are we saying it wrong?
I think it would be Nay
Or Nia, like Leah, but with an N.
Oh, I suppose that would be right too.
We don't know.
Is it phonetically?
Right? Chicken Head is the sweetest. Thank you, Chicken Head. Thank you, Colleen, for thanking Chicken Head. Oh, it's like Nia.
Oh, Nia.
Mm-hmm. We got to, have you seen Spinal Tap? Rob Reiner's movie or his mockumentary, the original?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen it.
Okay, but you've seen When Harry Met Sally is one of your favorites.
One of my favorites.
You've seen A Few Good Men. You
Yes.
can't handle the truth. Have you seen
Yes.
Misery?
No.
Oh gosh, we should watch Misery.
I just don't like those kinds of shows.
Yeah, you don't like scare.
No.
But you did see the Halloween movie.
And I saw it and I never have to see it again. But
You
I did
watched
like
multiple
it.
Halloween
I did
movies.
like it.
Michael
That
Myers.
was good.
And
Yeah.
you love The Bad Seed.
Oh my God. Nothing like the bad scene.
Do I like Best in Show? Yes, Christopher Guest plays. Yes, I love all Christopher Guest. I love Best in Show. Have you seen Best in Show? Waiting for Guffman.
Is it a dog show?
They're like mockumentaries he does. They're super funny.
No,
I
I
have
have
never
not.
seen it. Mm-mm. There's a new Spinal Tap
Look
out.
at this hair.
Yeah,
It's
and I
going
think it's
kinda
like
crazy.
40 years later or something. Princess Bride. You've seen Princess Bride, right? Hilarious.
Have not.
You've never seen Princess Bride?
No.
Okay. We're going to watch Princess Bride. That's the one we should watch. I bet you dad's seen Princess Bride. It's funny.
Is it?
Yeah, like Young Frankenstein funny.
Oh, really?
Like funny.
I love Young Frankenstein. Yes. Okay.
Okay. And Spinal Tap's funny too.
And Misery is one-sided romance. Oh, okay. I just don't like those horror shows.
Misery with Kathy Bates, though.
Yeah, I know. I
She's
like Kathy
amazing.
Bates. She is.
And you've seen Stand By Me, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. If she said no Stand By Me, I would be like, cut the live. We're watching it right now.
Oh, that is so good. And it's so, oh my gosh. That one I love.
We have to watch Princess Bride.
Okay.
We got to see Spinal Tap because I haven't seen Spinal Tap. Yeah, there's lots of things. Nana, there was another really popular movie you hadn't seen before. And I was like, Nana. And you said, I was too busy having kids. I'm like, what? What did we do that we didn't let you watch? Like,
well, honey, you're busy, working moms. Oh my God, are you kidding? Just to get
I thought
dinner
maybe
on
we
the
were
table
just
and
such big trouble.
No, you guys were into things. We ran to ball, we ran to dance class, we ran to,
Here's a fun fact, which you
hockey.
probably know. Do you know who the woman was who said, I'll have what she's having?
Yes.
Who was it?
Rob Reiner's mother.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes, it was. And she was just hanging out. And they gave her a line and they said it ended up being the best line in the whole movie.
Yes.
And also, I just learned this recently since his passing that he changed the ending to Harry Met Sally because he met his wife, Michelle, who was a photographer on the movie.
I just saw that too. I says, oh, there could be no other ending to When Harry Met Sally. It was just so good. And the music was so good. It was almost as good as The Big Chill,
Oh, The Big Chill. I remember that because they all went back for their friend's funeral or something.
Yes, so good.
Had
so
good music. You guys had the soundtrack on album.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Or what do you call it?
An album. An album.
Oh my God.
We got-
Yes, I was busy. Now that you shared all the tea, I was busy having underage drinking.
Yeah, that's right. Why Nana was working. Yes, thank you for remembering that. Yes, yes.
Where a certain guy named, what was his name? Is it Tony? No.
No,
Stole my brother's autographed Ken Griffey Jr. ball, right?
Yes. Who was it?
What was his name? You know what I did see? The same guy that robbed my party, then as an adult, he did one of those baptisms in his living room, so life wasn't going too well for him.
He did a baptism in his living room?
They pulled out like a tub. I remember seeing it on Facebook years ago. I was like, that's the dude that robbed my 7th or 8th grade party.
Well, maybe he was finding.
Well, maybe God can help him find the Ken Griffey Jr. ball he stole and give it back to my brother.
Bring it back.
Give it back. Oh my gosh. Okay. We should get going. I did make you watch, oh my God, last night. Okay, so one last thing, you guys. We've been watching, or I've been watching All's Fair. I think that's what it's called. It's the Kim Kardashian show. Excuse me, Nan. I'm just going to Google it real quick.
Oh, yes.
On Hulu, which has been getting just like, everyone's like, it's unwatchable. Let me tell you, it is not unwatchable. If you take it for what it is, which is ridiculous. Plus, it has some great actresses and Kim Kardashian. And yes, Kim's acting is atrocious. Her acting was better when she was in American Horror Story. But you got Niecy Nash, you got Naomi Watts, you got Glenn Close.
Glenn Close.
I mean,
let's talk about the big
and it's
show.
actually like it's my guilty pleasure too.
It was so good.
You laughed out loud. What was the line that made Nana laugh?
Something about
a pussy,
wretched pussy, or
it was something about. And Nana just burst out. She goes, "I never burst out laughing like that."
That's funny.
It was
just
at
a funny.
Gwen. It was at her husband's.
Her husband's. It was supposed to be Wake, but it was just strange because
Glenn Close's husband.
Glenn Close wouldn't let the body.
And Sarah Paulson is so good. I love Sarah Paulson.
Yeah,
and she said something about Naomi Watts's pussy, and Nana laughed.
It was so funny. It was just, I don't know. I suppose it would be funnier if I could remember it.
Because I said,
be nice?
Nana, you have to. Here, I'll show you, Amy, what the show I'm talking about. I mean, the cast is great. And then if you're not a Kim Kardashian fan, obviously, you might not. But I don't think Kim is.
No, she's not overpowering in this at all.
And she's not good as an actress in this, but she's okay.
Close. You want to see Glenn Close. Yes.
Yes. And look at all these all-star women. And it's actually for being written by probably mostly gay men. Saying a lot of things women wouldn't say.
Oh, it's so good.
It still is kind of a show about women's empowerment. And it's almost, I was trying to explain to Nana, it's like one of those soap operas back in the day that they'd play at night. Or like a Melrose Place, but kitschier.
I love Melrose Place. And Dynasty.
Yes.
And
very
Linda's favorite.
Over dramatic, just like silly, fun. I actually look forward to watching these episodes, and I can't say enough about Niecy Nash. Like, I love her. Floyd ATX, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh, is that ever nice? Your coverage of this madness is the absolute best. That must be what you were talking about.
Yeah, those weirdos.
Yeah.
Did you see the husband guy?
I know. I thought, oh my God.
He's one of those.
If you don't know about something. Well, I'm the one to talk. I can't remember.
Yeah, but we're not claiming to be. We're just claiming to be people and fans and ladies. That he's like, I'm a psychologist. She's like, I'm a journalist. Oh. And he's one of those guys. Like, you interrupt him, and he's like this. You can just see it. He's seething, man. He's like, this is what. Let me play something for you. This is what he said after he's talking about a lady they had on their channel.
Okay.
Who cut him off 5 years ago. This is what he said. You ready?
Must be a Scorpio.
It's about the fact that years ago when that person cut me off, she could not handle my vulnerability and my raw emotion, and I'm still pissed.
You know what, buddy? As a Scorpio, get over it. You get older and nobody cares, and nobody cared to listen to you either.
He's one of those. Like 5 years ago, like that's a like,
oh my God, stop it. I mean, I even forgave the kid that called me fat in 9th grade. I'm getting over that.
Nana's a Scorpio, so she loves Scorpios.
Oh, yes.
I have a Scorpio. Do I have a Scorpio moon or something? I have some kind of Scorpio thing with my Aquarius.
Scorpio C80 saying, hey, Scorpios are all right. Yes, we are.
Nana's
yes, we are.
Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio. That's why I mentioned that.
Yeah, and he's 62 years old saying this, Nana.
Oh, come on. I got almost 10 years on him. Get over it.
Check this out before we leave. You
I'm
ready?
going to get 9th. Okay.
Watch him.
So Brad Pitt has this allegation.
I think Brad's cute, but
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
I think he's a great actor.
That's fine. Yeah,
But I haven't assessed him the way you have.
that's
And I
fine.
think he's a great actor.
That's fine. Yeah.
But I haven't assessed him the way you have. Assessed him the way you have. Assessed him the way you have.
Doing that tongue business.
He always does it with his tongue.
What is that about?
So here's the whole statement of him getting cut off. You ready?
Yes.
It's about the fact that these people cannot handle vulnerability. It's about the fact that years ago when that person cut me off, she could not handle my vulnerability and my raw emotion. And I'm still pissed. Years later, I'm pissed that somebody cut me off when I was going to answer my question in probably the most vulnerable way I could ever answer a question. Because it was about my son.
Oh. The only thing that was going to cut him off is that next button up. Careful, careful.
Boom, John, you just got roasted by Nana. Oh my God, Nana, you roasted his ass. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he was really like.
Boom. Roasted.
That's just,
That next
Get over
JC
it.
Penney J. Crew baby Gap button up.
Oh. Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta go clean.
We
Oh my
gotta
God,
go
it's almost
clean.
9.
I
Holy
know.
Shit.
We-
We just like hanging so much. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for letting me pop in and just say
Letting
hi.
you. You're the
Yes, I
star,
like
Nana.
it. No, honey,
Stop.
I just like to come in and say a few things.
All right. Do you want to give the goodbyes? Thank you to all my super chatters. Nana's going to give our little outro and I'll just hit the buttons. Nana, take it away, girl.
What am I supposed to say except for thank you for joining us? Please subscribe. Hit the like on your way out if you didn't on your way in. We really appreciate you spending time with us. And remember, enjoy yourself.
It's
later than you think.
Bye, guys.